the moon and star, come to me through fire and war. Come Nerevar, come and look upon the heart, lay down your weapon, it is not too late for my mercy. Come and look upon the heart, I'm a god, how can you kill a god? The grand and intoxicating innocence. I'm a god, how can you kill a god? Shame on you, sweet Nerevar. I'm a god. I'm a god.
My friends, welcome back to the Game Library, where we give a voice to the voiceless games. My name is Martin, and as ever, I would just like to start the stream off with a single question. Have you played any good books lately? I know that today we're about to. Today we are continuing our playthrough of Baldur's Gate, the Enhanced Edition. But first, let's talk about the question of the day. So, the question of the day is kind of an interesting one for me, because I don't know all of you super well, and there could be some new people in the community that don't know me super well, so I want to know, in the interest of talking about game preservation and retro titles and everything like that, if you were not always into retro titles, what was it that got you into them? So, Dragon answered the question of the day, so I'm gonna hit his first, and then unless someone else answers, I'm gonna get into my stuff. So, question of the day answer from Dragon was, I'm just an old head in general. Most of my music tastes are old, so it's kind of par for the course that I'm mostly looking back rather than forwards. So, this is kind of an oddity for me, because I didn't actually look back until I was an adult as a gamer. So, everything that I talked about playing, it was all titles that were coming out as I was growing up. So like, Dark Forces, Jedi Knight, Jedi Academy, Dragon Age Origins. I was playing almost all of these games right around, like, I guess skirting like 5 years within the release of the title. Honestly, most of them, it was within a couple years. This did get more extreme as I grew up, because my parents had this rule of, you know, we're going to get you a limited number of games per year. We're not going to get you loads of games. So, I guess you could say that nostalgia has informed my tastes, kind of like Dragon. My dad raised me on a lot of old stuff, and my mom even older still, right? So my dad was raising me on like Led Zeppelin, Black Sabbath, that sort of thing. But then my mom, she was raising me on like Dean Martin and Frank Sinatra and Little Richard and a bunch of really old artists, and like classical artists as well. Beethoven, Chopin, Mozart, Bach, all that sort of thing. So I always had this kind of, I guess, inclination towards yesteryear as opposed to like recency bias. But at the same time, it was very much a situation of, once I kind of got adult money, I started looking at modern releases, and a lot of modern releases just weren't attracting me like they used to. You know, during, I guess, between, let's say, 2006 to 2015, almost everything coming out was a banger. Almost everything coming out was just kind of a tie-in to an existing franchise that was incredible, or kind of starting something new. There was a lot of stuff happening in that pocket of time. You could call it the Xbox 360, PlayStation 3, Nintendo Wii generation of gaming. A lot of stuff was happening during that era of games, and I think that pretty much everything coming out was incredible. But then after, say, like 2013, 2015, some of the stuff coming out, it's not that it was bad, it's just that it wasn't attracting me in the same way that it always had. And I ended up feeling very detached from the industry at that point in time. So what I ended up doing is I said, okay, all this new stuff isn't really attracting me, and all this kind of old stuff now, I've played it like a dozen times. So let's get into some titles. Banana, welcome in. Let's get into some titles that I haven't played, and inevitably I ended up just looking way back. I ended up looking into the N64, the Super Nintendo, the original Xbox, the PlayStation 2 and PlayStation 1, the GameCube. So that got me into a new kind of era of gaming that I grew up through, and I experienced some of the games of, but not all. So I ended up getting into a lot of new games through that exercise, and I guess you could say that turned me into a bit of an old head. But the fact of the matter is that I resonate with plenty of new, like the Souls franchise. I suck at the games. I resonate hard with what they stand for, right? And those have been coming out consistently since the PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360 eras. What are some other contemporary titles that have been coming out? Of course, there's the boomer shooter genre, like Cultic, 40k Bolt Gun, that sort of thing. Of course, you could say that's retro modern, but I'm still resonating really hard with those games. Resident Evil 9 is about to come out. I resonate really hard with what Capcom is doing with the Resident Evil franchise. I think that the Resident Evil 2 and 3 remakes were absolutely fantastic. I think that the Resident Evil 4 remake, although not needed, was still very, very well done. And I think that Resident Evil 7 and 8 kind of reset a precedent within the franchise, and Resident Evil 9 is kind of a marrying of these two aspects, right? So you've got the gameplay with Leon, which is going to be very action-oriented, and then you have the gameplay with, I believe, what's her name? Alice? I believe Alice? Anyways, that gameplay is going to be very Resident Evil 7 oriented. And I think that's going to be really... Grace. Thank you. Thank you. I knew there was a CE in there. But Grace's gameplay is going to be incredibly Resident Evil 7 coded. Whereas Leon's gameplay is going to be like Resident Evil 4, but they up the ante even more. So Arnold Schwarzenegger, Bruce Willis, and Sylvester Stallone are dressing for Halloween. Arnold says you'll be Mozart, and you're Chopin, and you're Chopin, I'll be back. That hurt to read, Ez, that hurt to read. But you're right. But, as I was saying, right, the fact of the matter is that I'm into plenty of modern games, it's just most of them are not resonating with me personally. You know, like games like Highguard. I didn't resonate with that game at all, and I haven't played it yet. But I have a feeling just from watching the gameplay that I'm not certain I'll resonate with Clair Obscur. I'm not certain I will. We'll see. We will see, but I won't know until I play it. I was raised on a farm where I worked the summers, and my grandparents had an antique stereo that had this giant stack of 78 records. So I got music from their childhood and their parents' youth. And when I was home, my dad gave me his records, and I would listen to Alice Cooper and Thin Lizzy. Plus, I didn't really have the spark to play video games until one of my siblings convinced me, because I was a sports kid before that. Well, and this is the other thing, right? For the longest time, I wasn't interested in video games, right? I think everybody has this era in their life before they really get into video games, where you're just trying stuff, right? You're trying different cliques in life. So you're hanging out with sports people, you're hanging out with arts people, you're hanging out with nerds, you're hanging out with the goths, who are very like music oriented people, and like kind of artsy fartsy countercultures as well. And then you kind of, video games are something that's always kind of there, but you never really resonated super hard with it. I think when I started resonating with video games the most was when I got sick. When I was 16, I got mono. And all the people who were my friends, none of them reached out. None of them. all of them kind of just, I was gone for 6 months and nobody even called. Nobody even phoned me. And that kind of sucked, and I went into a really deep depression because it was 6 months that I was ill. And I got into a bunch of the old video games that I had sitting around the house. So I had an old Xbox, I had an Xbox 360, and all these video games that I had been kind of stockpiling and not really playing. All of a sudden I started throwing them in between just resting. And I started getting into Fable, I started getting into the Elder Scrolls, I started, like, all these games, my main source of affection for those games is that they got me through a really hard time in my life, especially Fable. Fable was one franchise that I played the shit out of during this time of my life. Luna coming in with question of the day. I don't know if it counts, but I grew up with the original Spyro games and Crash Bandicoot. Pixelated stuff like that makes me happy to see it. Also, I went to see the optometrist yesterday about intermittent blurry vision. She said my eye muscles are likely randomly contracting as an after effect of your concussion. He said it could last up to a year afterwards, so possibly up to October this year. And the fact that it gets worse. Sorry, you just texted a lot there, so I just want to read it out instead of verbally reading it. Well, and that's the thing, right? Every time, and you're gonna notice this as you age, but these things tend to have after effects, right? So when you're young, like imagine, so like I got a scrape on my shin, and this is the kind of thing that would heal like immediately, like 2 years ago even. And for some reason, now that I'm 30, my shin doesn't want to heal, and I have this big dark mark, and it's stupid. I hate it. So don't feel bad if it takes you a while to heal. It's only gonna get worse. Let's see. Okay, so I don't see any more answers to the question of the day, so I do want to get into something that I noticed, and it kind of prompted the question of the day. Yeah, okay, so that's one thing. I'm feeling okay. I've got chronic fatigue as a result of the mono that I had when I was 16 that I was just talking about. Because they mistreated me so many times, I ended up getting, I guess, like, the best thing I can equate it to is like having long COVID when people like got the virus during the pandemic. It's kind of the same thing for me. Because I was getting mistreated with the wrong medications, those medications they gave me to treat like strep throat and stuff like that, they actually made the mono worse. So I actually got like a souped up version of the mono virus, and it made the illness take way longer than it normally would have. So I have this innate fatigue that's just in me now, and it's the kind of fatigue that sleep doesn't fix. It's just, you're just tired. You feel like you need to, like, even right now, speaking to you guys, I've slept like 10 hours, I want to say. I went to bed around like 7 last night, and I woke up around 8 this morning. I'm still tired. I feel genuinely right now, I feel like I haven't slept a wink. But my physiology is actually fine. It's just, there's a disconnect from the actual rest that my body has received and what my brain recognizes. I don't know exactly what it is. It's got something to do with neurotransmitters, but I feel like horrendously tired. Think about the most tired you've ever felt in your life, and that is how I feel. It's a spectrum, right? So sometimes I'm like a 1, and I feel like really fresh, really good, and sometimes I'm an 8, and it's like, I don't know what's wrong with me, I need to lie down. You know, it's tough. And you have to couple that with all the other issues that I have, which is, you know, like I've got GI issues and everything, so it's tough. It is. And my GI issues, depending on what they are, we still don't know what they are. Depending on what they are, they can also cause autoimmune reactions that cause fatigue as well. So it's kind of, we're figuring it out. I have a doctor that's actually taking me seriously finally, so it's not as bad as it used to be, but it still can be pretty bad. I can't answer the question, but old games have so much deep, dark lore and mystery so that's interesting. Yeah, so Morrowind is a great example of this, and this kind of ties into my next talking point, so I will explore this a little bit with you. Oh, Era's coming in with question of the day. Your name color has changed. As a child, I never really got to play PC video games, aside from, like, The Sims, and that was only at a friend's house. So now I explore my taste buds, explore my console games, and do what I couldn't do as a child. Hence why I try to find such old console games, so I can experience what I missed as a kid, yeah. And that's more or less what got me into retro as well. It was like, I missed so much, let's try it. So, getting into my next talking point, I think that games like Morrowind, because they have such a difficult early game, they turn people off, especially modern gamers. So, this is kind of, I've been posting content very aggressively this week, and the 2 shorts that have done the best are a Witcher short, where I kind of just said, this looks fine, it doesn't need a remake, and a Elder Scrolls short, where I basically said, this is the way that I would approach the franchise. And it's interesting that those 2 have done the best, because you have, in the Witcher short, you have an overwhelming majority of people that are like, old game bad, need new. Old game mechanic, difficult, me no like, modern gamer need remake. That is more or less the synopsis of that Witcher short. But then within my Elder Scrolls short, you have the exact opposite. You have a bunch of people saying, how are you recommending Skyrim as the first game that a new fan to the Elder Scrolls should play? Morrowind is so much better than Skyrim. Skyrim is dog shit. You should never play Skyrim, ever. And I think that I was kind of flabbergasted by that, because I'm playing Morrowind at the moment, and it's the best. Amanda, welcome to the chat. I hope you're having an amazing day. Question of the day at the top of chat if you're so inclined, but if not, welcome in, and I hope you enjoy. I'm just catching up with the community right now. So, I think that I think that this dichotomy is very interesting, because I want both sides of this equation to realize that their argument is valid to an extent. What you enjoy is not what the majority enjoys. And you know what? It might be what the majority enjoys, but just for the sake of argument, your subjective opinion is not gospel. Your subjective opinion is not what everybody else enjoys. So, to the Elder Scrolls short that I posted, everyone who's saying, Morrowind first, you have to play Morrowind, otherwise you're not a real fan of the Elder Scrolls. To that, I would say, if I've never played a grand adventure game ever, I'm a modern gamer, and I don't really have experience with retro CRPGs, Morrowind is going to absolutely kill my love of the franchise. And I say this as someone who holds Morrowind as their absolute favorite game in the franchise. Absolute favorite game in the franchise, bar none. But if you get into that as your first game, you've never encountered a dice roll mechanic in your frickin' life. You've never seen that ever. other than maybe Baldur's Gate 3. You're going to get into Morrowind, you're going to go hit a scrib, and you're going to go, what the fuck, why is my attack not hitting? Why is my attack not hitting? And you've got no hook into the game. You've got no hook into the world. All you've seen is Satanine and maybe a Silt Strider. You've got no hook into the Elder Scrolls at all. You're going to be sat there going, well, this is fucking shit. I'm gone. Whereas if you played Skyrim and you've read the lore, you know what a Dunmer is, you know what a Bosmer is, an Altmer and Nord. You know what this world is. You have context. You get that context from Skyrim. Yes, it's a simple game. Yes, it has mechanics that are not true RPG mechanics. I understand this perspective, and you're right. But the fact of the matter remains that it's very easy to get along with. This is a game that is incredibly easy to get along with. So you play Skyrim. You start to read some lore books. You find out what the deeper lore of the franchise is. You beat Skyrim. You're like, I want more. You play Oblivion. Side quests are absolutely immaculate. The world is super, super pretty. Everything is absolutely incredible. You play through Oblivion, and you get a leveling system that is like Morrowind's. And you're like, oh, okay. Now we're getting somewhere. Let's try Morrowind. So you've gotten a taste of the leveling mechanics of Morrowind because you've played Oblivion. You've got a taste of the lore because you've played Skyrim. Now you're in Morrowind. There's a dice roll mechanic. It's a little bit frustrating, but you know this franchise now. You know that whatever lies beyond that mechanic is going to be worth your while. And then, of course, after Morrowind, World's your oyster. Play Daggerfall, play Arena, play Battlespire, play Redguard. But Morrowind is going to be the litmus test to figure out whether or not you can play those older games. And Skyrim and Oblivion are the litmus test to figure out whether or not you're ready for Morrowind, in my view. And a lot of people disagreed with that. A lot of people said, you know, anything after Morrowind is shit. And there's this idea that anything you don't like is shit is just absolutely vacuous. It's such a dog shit take. It's so bad. People just need to recognize that the point of a game is fun. And if you're not having fun with the game, it has failed. So the order in which I recommended to play the Elder Scrolls, that is an order that I believe will result in you having fun throughout the franchise. But when it comes to The Witcher, I need to make an argument kind of in the inverse. For me, it's more that I explore a genre that I like. I look up what the best game is in that genre, and I don't mind if they're old or new. I agree, Amanda, but I would say that this is not necessarily a perspective that is held by the majority, especially if they've never encountered an old game before. Now, again, I'm making an inverse argument when it comes to The Witcher, because in that Witcher short that I posted, it was, this game is old, it has dated mechanics, it needs a remake. And in this situation, I would argue that gamers need to expand their palette into older games. The idea that old equals bad is going to result in games getting lost. Seriously, like, games are going to die if you hold this perspective, right? Because all you're going to do is say, that's bad, give me a remake. That's bad, give me a remake. That's bad, give me a remake. And everything old is going to just get replaced. It's like, I don't want this. And as a game preservationist channel, as a channel that focuses on the history of games and the preservation of games, I need to hold these games on a pedestal. Yes, they might have flaws. Yes, they're dated. But they have an experience that they can share with you. They have an experience that they can share with you. And that is worth its weight in gold. I don't want to see these games die. And that is why I play older games. And by the way, the games coming out today, those are going to need preservation too. Right? Call of Duty 7 is going to need preservation. That made me throw up in my mouth a little bit, but it's true. People get mad at the evolution of the Elder Scrolls games because they used to be niche and decided to abandon the niche. So rather than Scrolls-like being akin to Souls-like and expanding the niche, it became more generic in genre. Absolutely, and I would argue that many of the old fans of the Elder Scrolls, Morrowind in particular, they hold themselves as true RPG fans, right? Skyrim is not a true RPG. Oblivion is not a true RPG. They've watered down my beloved game. And honestly, it's true. They did water down Morrowind. But the fact of the matter is that those games still have value. They do. I had a very good time with Skyrim. For different reasons than the reasons I had a good time with Morrowind, right? Skyrim is actually just a cozy game. Morrowind is also in my mind at this point a cozy game, but when I was low level in Morrowind, I was stressed out. I was not having a good time. It was just like, holy shit, I'm gonna die literally everything I fight. You know, I would encounter a Nyx hound and I would be having a panic attack, right? It's like every encounter, it's like, no, my progress, shit. Skyrim doesn't do that to you. Skyrim, and yes, this is a criticism of the game, it spoon feeds you almost everything. Your silver spoon pretty much from early game. But it's honestly kind of it's a good time for what it is. But you have to look at it for what it is. I still remember your facial expressions when I first joined and then gave you a couple tips and instant relief. Absolutely, I was stressed out. And then Dragon got into chat and he's like, hey, you might want to do this. And that's another reason that game preservation channels are important, because you build communities that give you tips to enjoy these old games. One might argue, and I think wrongly, that if you need a tutorial to enjoy a game, you're not playing a good game. So like Morrowind, having to master the systems of Morrowind means that it's not a good game. You should just have a red carpet rolled out and you should just be able to win. I completely disagree. I think you need to meet the game where it is. I think that a game's mechanics need to be learned. The game takes you to school, and you have to learn what the game wants. And once you learn, everybody who complained about The Witcher and Morrowind, in my view, didn't interact with the mechanics of the game. Right? They complain, Morrowind is bad because I'm not wanting to learn the mechanics of the game. Like, that's what I hear when people complain about these games. The Witcher combat's really bad. No, it's different. It is different from what you are accustomed to experiencing. And that's fine if you dislike that. But it's still, it's a new mic, yeah. It's the NT1 has been retired to my voice acting booth. Well, not retired, it's doing more work than it's ever done in its life. It's in my booth now, and this is the new stream mic. I got a Rode Pod mic. Dude, that Witcher short was a battlefield. I still feel secondhand. I was in the comment section just, oh God, stop throwing tomatoes at me. Liz, how are you doing? I don't consider Skyrim an RPG, and looking at the evolution, it's clear that the game was watered down in depth and complexity to appeal to more casual players. From Bethesda's point of view, I understand. After all, in large part, due to this, Skyrim catapulted itself and Bethesda into a role of financial success and fame they wouldn't have gotten otherwise. If every Elder Scrolls had stayed like Morrowind, I started with Skyrim. I would not have discovered the franchise otherwise. Absolutely. The tutorial was the manual. The games used to come with those, and it was expected that you read them. Adding the manual to the game decreases replayability because Oblivion Intro is 30 unskippable minutes of ruining your min-max set. Well, okay, so here's the deal, right? Oblivion was kind of the beginning of the change. By the way, Malthus, Liz, Dayhiker, oh god, who else has come in? Everybody's coming in. Spoon Mage has come in. The Knife Wizard. I was just rereading part of my manual to Divinity Original Sin like 30. Well, absolutely. And these manuals were important. They were incredibly important. When you pick up a Siege of Avalon's box, there is a manual in this, right? And now you have to look on the internet for the manual. It doesn't come with the game. We also have a culture now where we expect a tutorial. We don't expect to have to do really any reading. I miss manuals as well, I do. But the culture has shifted, right? And this is the interesting thing, right? And I think this is why The Witcher and Morrowind and these games don't bother me. I know I'm a cultural chameleon, right? I can go into modern game culture and I can hang. I can go into retro game culture and I can hang because I know what each culture asks of me. I know that in Morrowind and Baldur's Gate and Siege of Avalon and Divine Divinity and all these old games, they're going to expect me to read. They're going to expect me to interact with a manual. They're going to expect me to absorb information that doesn't come from the game. But when it comes to modern game culture, everything is spoon-fed to you. And this is even in good games. This is even in the good games. Almost everything is spoon-fed to you. Because that is expected. It is absolutely expected that you will interact with these games in that way. The devs will design a game in that way. Because it's the yellow paint kind of dichotomy, right? It's, well, if we don't put yellow paint here, people aren't going to try enough shit to actually discover that this is the route forward. They're just going to get frustrated and they're going to quit the game. And they're right. They are right, because if I'm not enjoying my video game, I have something that is very, very tantalizing to occupy my time with. Right? Video games have to... The biggest competition for any video game in the modern era is this. If the video game can't hold your attention, you just start to scroll. There we love our rants. We do love a rant. Sorry, I have to catch up with the chat. There were some things I missed. Don't hit scribs. They are peaceful. They are. Although everything else in Morrowind is trying to kill me. Malthus answered the question of the day. For one, many older games I played weren't old when I started them. Same here. Like the Settlers franchise or Knights of the Old Republic, all were pretty recent when I discovered them. Others, like Jedi Academy or Morrowind, were a bit of luck and curiosity, though. In the latter case, Sorcerer Dave. Eris! Oh my god, I 1000% agree. For example, as someone who got into Assassin's Creed franchise so late, the amount of times I hear, "Oh, if you don't like Black Flag, you're a poser." Like, please, just stop. Much like music, not everyone is going to like your favorite game in the franchise. Yep, absolutely. Absolutely. Elbow action? Spoon Mage, what is elbow action? Ankles. I mean, I've got a lot more collarbone than usual. We're in a tank top right now. Oh, Bear, what the hell? Good morning. How's it going, man? Hope you're doing well. I'll save this rant. It contains quotes from everyone spanning Diogenes to Sowell. It is a bit much. I understand. I do understand. I love having physical copies of games, DVD boxes, the smell of new plastic, and the manual pages open, installing the game from multiple discs. Sweet times. This is the thing. This is the thing, right? Interacting with any physical media is an experience in and of itself, right? The experience of buying a game on Steam and installing it, I would argue, is not an experience at all. It's actually kind of a letdown, right? But we're in a culture now where the story of the game is almost always spoiled. The installation of the game is kind of anticlimactic, and once we get into the game, we expect to have our socks blown off in the first scene. I've talked about this before, but this is something that Matt Damon and Ben Affleck were talking about, right? And that is, with Netflix shows, you have to repeat the plot. First of all, you have to have like a giant moment, like in the first act. Second of all, you have to repeat the plot of the game or movie repeatedly throughout the course of the story, because you have to assume people are just messing with this. Right? You have to assume that people are just going to immediately go to this if you do not hold their attention. Or, in the case of Netflix, you have to assume they're not actually watching the show. Your show is background noise, and they are simply scrolling on this. Luckily for games, you actually have to interact with the media, but going good. First free time I've had in an age. Hope everything has been going well. As you can see, things have changed. As you can see, things are quite a bit different than they have been. Things have been going well, my friend. The content has been going really well. I've been working like a dog, but it's been going well. That had slipped my mind, installing a game, seeing screenshots, reading tooltips. Sometimes it was a supplement to the intro cinematic and world, absolutely. Also, I've been playing Jedi Outcast the last days. Made me feel stupid as hell. My love for older games has limits, though. I do understand. I do understand. Alright, we've been yippity-yapping for nearly 3/4 of an hour. Let's get into the game. Alright. Oh, right, I have to do display capture, because it won't let me do full window. So, Malthus, am I to take this as you don't like Jedi Outcast? In that case, sacrilege. I'm just gonna say, utter sacrilege. Alright. So, shit, she's poisoned. Oh wait, poison's gone. Okay, we're in good shape. Alright, now, for those of you who have missed where we were last in Baldur's Gate, we are now in the Cloakwood. So, we have discovered a grand conspiracy. That was a roller coaster. What, just like opening the game? Sacrilege, now books. What did we say about not liking old games? Look, this is my stream and I get to say what I want. I can be intellectually inconsistent if I want. Oh, she's oh, we're fine. Okay, yeah. Baldur's Gate be like that sometimes. Jedi Outcast was peak lightsaber combat with Raven devs and the technology of Eldritch Horror and human by willpower alone. John Carm. Jedi Outcast is absolutely amazing. It is sacrilege then. It is okay. But I love Jedi Academy. Outcast has much more frustrating... I see what you mean. It's not that you don't like the game. It's that some of the segments are not for you. I understand. The Ravensoft games, to this day, are the absolute peak of lightsaber combat in gaming, and I will die on that hill. I will absolutely die on that hill. Now, Malthus, I think that you have convinced me that I need to play Jedi Outcast on stream at some point. May is coming. Last time we played Dark Forces 1, so I think a little bit of OG Kyle Katarn is due. We must rescue them from their cod mines. Gaming is a sadder place for ravens now. Absolutely. Filling in stories from current games I love. Ah, yes. Bringing you back. Yeah. Okay, I feel like we need a rest. I feel like we need a good rest. Trigger my PTSD of frustration once more. Malthus, you know why I'm here. You know what this channel is about. It's to play the old games that you struggled with and rekindle your PTSD. Okay. We do have a save, so let's rest. We might get attacked. But we'll see. So, as I was saying, we are in chapter 4 of the game. We are in the Cloakwood, and we spent the kind of early parts of our Cloakwood experience in just mapping the area out. This is where we need to go. I just want to finish mapping this out.
Ryan would be proud of your action.
Carefully.
Our party at the moment is our OC, Milton the Everlost. We have Khalid, Jahira, Nira, Emoan, and Zan. I have been told that this party is not peak. However, this is my really first playthrough in a while. So, we're rolling with it. Okay, we're just gonna let that wolf chase us. Okay, we have a little house here.
Yes?
Nature
Servant awaits.
Alright, you can just attack the dread wolf then. Got a good hit in, damn. Okay.
Forget for now.
Good show. Milton is just kind of a bit stupid. That's why the party isn't peak. He's a little slow, chat. But that is the charm. He is the Riz Master. Alright, so, who is this? Aldith Sashenstar. Right, let's save our game. Actually, I don't need that. I need a quick save.
You there! Identify yourselves!
Oh, I apologize for my rudeness. I mistook you for someone else. Let me introduce myself. I am Aldith Sashenstar. You must understand that at the moment, I am under a terrible amount of stress. You see, my dear sir, there is a group of uncouth savages that has declared their intention of killing my friends and me. I've been holed up in this cabin for several days and have lacked the wherewithal to try and make an escape. Perhaps you kind folks will help a fellow in trouble? Oh, yes, one of my favorite words, uncouth. Yes, we would. Good! I'm glad to see you had the sense and decency to help a man in my situation. Let me explain my predicament. My friends and I come here every year to do some sport hunting. This year, however, a group of woodland savages threatened us with bodily harm if we don't stop our hunting trip. Being civilized men, we realized that it was well within our rights to hunt where we damn well please. After a few more days of hunting, the crass woodmen lost all pretense of humanity and murdered Elben, one of my oldest friends. I'm sure that they plan to attack our cottage here, so we had best be prepared. Who are you?
I have no quarrel with those who respect my forest.
Trespassers and butchers of our wood. I am Senayad. Oh, sorry. Trespassers and butchers of our wood. I, Senayad, have come to administer the punishment that you have brought down upon yourselves. Yet, who are the ones that stand beside you? With them we have no quarrel. It is now to you that I speak. These men have most likely duped you into protecting their sorry hides. They have most likely not told of the druid they have slain in cold blood. I will allow you to rethink your earlier decision and leave these men to their most deserved fate. Do not listen to these slavering wild men, my dear friends. They lie as befits their uncultured barbarians that they are. Oh, sorry, I misread that. Do not listen to these slavering wild men, my dear friends. They lie as befits the uncultured barbarian that they are. Senayad, it is good to see you once more. Jahira! You are welcomed among us. The trees have missed your gentle care. Will you aid us against these barbaric interlopers? I could do no less. Milton the Everlost? Sorry, Aldeth, but we are siding with the druids. They have this great aloe vera balm that they are giving away samples of, and my armor has been chafing a little bit, you know? Ooh, a peaceful solution, okay. Although I do like aloe vera balm. I do like aloe vera balm. Now, Milton is a paladin. And murder has been committed. That's exactly how I read Jahira's name. The hips don't lie, Eris. The hips don't lie. Peace or aloe vera? Questions need answers. So, what do we think, chat? Peace or aloe vera balm? Everybody reads Jahira's name and thinks Shakira. And if you don't, you're lying. Someone has committed murder. And... Milton is also a stupid paladin, so while murder has been committed, he should talk to his companions to make sure he is doing the right thing. That's fair enough. Don't you think you're being a bit harsh, Senayat? We can't just let you murder Aldeth. Come. Why don't we come to a peaceful solution? You have made your choice, fools. The game is too simple. No, Milton the Everlost. You cannot ask this of me. I will not. There must be a way to solve this without bloodshed. They should be stamped out before they cause further harm to the forest. But I wish not to burden my friend. So be it. These trespassers may leave, but I warn you now, these are my protected lands. If you further disturb the balance, the repercussions will be severe. Consider yourself warned. You will not consider staying, Jahira? I am afraid not. Safe travels then, my friend. One day, perhaps, we will meet again. Be well, Senayat. Be well.
Learn some manners, brute.
I give you my gratitude for the aid you have given us. If you ever travel to Baldur's Gate, come to the Merchants League estate, and I will aid you in any way I can. Take now this small token of my appreciation. Books Bald Gate stream on a Saturday. Heck yeah. Conan, welcome in, my friend. I hope you are doing well. I really don't like Aldeth. I would have rather kill him, but... But we did end it without bloodshed, so there is that. Alright. Now it is time.
You have need of me?
Khaled has leveled up, so let's level him up quickly. I don't think we have any perks to add. Ah, okay, so that was just... Cool. Cloakwood Druids. Other than waking up with a small backache, all is well. Why do you have a backache? What have you been doing, Conan? Heavy lifting? Always lift with your legs, never your back. Who are you? Corin.
I can but try.
God damn it, Khaled. Hurry up. Oh, fuck me!
Ah,
Okay, let's see.
what is the plan?
Yes, oh omnipresent
So let's
authority
get
figure.
front line in,
Uh-huh.
We're all
I'll do it.
mages to the back,
You're a queer fellow.
and I think that you're already attacking, so
I
that is
thought
more than
not in
okay.
this. Can
Okay,
I...
Khaled's doing some fighting. Okay, get the rest of the fighters into the front line. Okay, one spider's already down.
Against me.
Hopefully nobody gets poisoned. Poison is bad. Very, very bad. Oh. One sec. I gotta scroll back in chat. Cheshire, welcome in. Prince Robot, welcome in. When I was a young teenager, my parents got me my first computer. All the games I had for it were 5-plus-year-old games, and that my older brothers gave me. Also, having no money, I got super hard into DOS gaming. DOS was my first experience as well. But that was because DOS was honestly, like, the cutting edge at the time, so... Like, Dark Forces was a DOS game, but it was excellent. Alright,
You require aid?
I think we are in good shape. Nobody was poisoned, we're all good. Let's speak to Corin.
Oh, travelers, hold a moment.
It's refreshing to find other people in this wood. I'm Corin, thief and archer. I've been alone in the wilderness for far too long. I wouldn't mind returning to the big city, but I've yet to collect my bounty. I'd share the reward with the lot of you, if you would help hasten the hunt. You interested in hearing more? My first computer required me to quit Windows 3.1 to start early games in DOS, or games in DOS, pardon me, early memories. Yeah, so my old what was the oldest version of Windows I had? I think it was Windows 95 was the oldest version of Windows that I experienced. Yeah, first computer was Windows 95. Then we had some computers with Windows 98, Windows Millennium, Windows XP, Windows Vista, Windows 7, and then of course get into 10 and 11 and everything. Everything's going tits up right now for Windows. It's really, really bad. He is a thief, and I don't like thieves. I can't really participate in this question of the day, given I grew up with retro games, but I'll throw something cool that led me into delving further into the Thief games. Other than Thief 3 on console back in the day, Dishonored led me to backtrack to the prior Thieves after my first Dishonored experience. Ah, the DOS days. One of my favorite games from back then is finally getting a continuation after 33 years. Also, yes, game on Linux. Bear, actually, you'll be happy to know I'm thinking of switching. Windows has finally pissed me off enough that I'm actually thinking of switching. I'm looking into Mint right now. Mint or Ubuntu right now. Basically, devlogs led. Oh hey, we were the majorly inspired by Thief and went with that. Went with that. Pardon me, I can't talk right now. First PC was over 1K to buy. We got free internet from my dad's company. Ooh, free internet's nice. Windows is doing that to me too lately, Books, so I feel you there. Well, and it's just the idea of them being able to steal my data. Like, that really rubs me the wrong way. Don't do Ubuntu. You don't want to snap. Okay. Both work well. One of my high school friends runs Mint, and my daughter runs Ubuntu derivative. They're both gaming types, and it seems to work well for them. Windows 11 sucks so hard, Linux is having a renaissance. Well, and my only hope with a Linux renaissance is that it doesn't get bogged down with like a business model that makes it shit. Nope, go away. No problem. Though you're missing quite a little adventure. Sorry, Corin. We are not criminal types. I may have made a mistake there. Jeez. Seriously, I cannot speak right now. Oh, we have Dreadwolf. Okay, let's move our way over here.
You have
You've
needed
a
me?
thought? What is it this time?
Is
My
so
turn to say the
slow.
word.
Resist and die!
I was a Gen 2 user for 20 years, though. Goddamn, I'm feeling old. It is what it is, man. More coffee. I find that helps.
Hello there.
Razman, welcome in. At this point, Lutris gives better window stability than Windows. It's quite the comedy to watch from my cluster of penguins.
I've done had enough of this.
Okay, so this is the cabin in the Cloakwood. So...
Yes? Agreed.
Lutris is absolutely great for running old-ass games.
Oh, perhaps we'll survive longer than I had originally thought.
The ones that explode on Windows. Duly noted. That might be necessary. Into the cavern.
Agreed.
It is locked. Right, so let's get all of you into here.
Again, as needed.
Yep.
Moen, could you do some thieving
This way.
stuff? Pick has failed. It's too much.
Agreed.
Too much! Anything that uses SafeDisk DRM won't run on Windows 10 or 11. Linux doesn't care. Linux
At any
doesn't care.
cost.
Alright, so this is the Cloakwood. That's it. Interesting. And I've explored the whole area, so I'm definitely not missing anything. Oh, more wolves.
What is the plan?
Nature's
Servant
Yes.
awaits.
Off you go.
I care not.
Mages don't need to fight. Don't waste your spells.
Damn.
Did Nira get hit? Oh, what's going on here?
Stand back
Nira,
and watch
get out of here.
This.
Windows asks if you want to search using Bing, and Linux gives you a gun and says, do it. You're a god now. Welcome back from
You
ads,
require
guys.
aid with caution.
Okay. So this... Wait. Ah,
For
okay,
now.
so the Cloakwood is not just one map. The Cloakwood is multiple areas. Alright. In that case, let's have a
As
conversation.
Excuse me. Please let me speak before you attack.
Hello, travelers. I'm Tiber. Could I take up some of your time? I would be grateful if you would listen to... If you just help me. What is it that troubles you, stranger? Thank you. Thank you. It's my brother, you see. He and I went into the Cloakwood to clear the woods of the spider colony that infests it. I know it sounds foolish, but my brother had found a sword. Spider's Bane, it's called. The sword was created to, well, kill spiders. We thought it would come in... Sorry, I lost my place. The sword was created to kill spiders, and... we thought we could become famous. The heroes of the Cloakwood. And all that, but... my brother hasn't returned yet, and it's been more than a week. Please. Could you go into the woods and find him for me? My mother would be shattered if Chilak were to be dead. We'll find your brother for you. Don't worry. Oh, yes, please. Search quickly. His name is Shellac. Be careful.
Yes, think carefully.
Enjoyed the lurk. Oh, fuck me! What the hell? Okay, hi. Alright, we are... fucked. We are fucked. Alright. Nice. Alright.
Yes, with caution. Again,
Can I...
Servant
for now.
Let's organize the front line here.
You're a quick. This way.
Put them all in there.
We're all doomed.
I'll do it.
Put the mages there. Alright.
have needed me?
Yes. Oh,
So,
omnipresent authority
let's
figure.
use Khaled to face check because he has the most health. Alright, now.
What you want?
What is it this time?
If you'd be so kind to cast some spells for me. Alright, so they are...
You rang?
they're just eating Khaled right now,
Yep.
which is fine. We're fine with that.
Our quest is vain.
Let's hit him again. Nice. One down.
Uh-huh.
I cannot.
Next one. They can move. Nice. Start getting some hits in. Very, very good. Okay. Khaled's getting really low, though. And Jahir's frozen again. Shit. And there's another spider. There's a... ha! Dang it. Alright, Khaled's poisoned as well.
What is it this
Not
time?
good. So, Banana. Baldur's Gate is what is called a real-time with pause combat system. Now, Moen, why... Moen, you silly fool! You fool! Alright. Khaled was gonna die. What mic you running now, man? Yelling into a bumblebee. Yelling into a bumblebee's ass. I'm using the Rode Pod mic. This is the Rode Pod mic now. I'm doing voiceover professionally now, so the NT1 is in a booth right now, and the filters that I'm using for this, I don't know what it is. I'm listening back to the streams, and I think it's the EQ that I used for the NT1. It's not really working terribly nicely with this, and I don't know why. But I didn't want to play with the EQ too much. Actually, maybe just turning the EQ off would help. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually just going, let's go filters. So we have a little bit of gain. You guys let me know if this sounds better. So that's got the high pass. I don't necessarily want to get rid of this, but we can get rid of that. We're going to leave the limiter. They definitely do. They definitely do. Okay, so we're going to leave the compressor on. Might need a little more gain. Yeah, because I think that the multiband doesn't add any gain. So maybe it's the compressors. Yeah, because when I record on Reaper, it sounds fine. It doesn't have any issues, but I do normalize the audio in Reaper, whereas this doesn't do that. Jerk Ops, welcome in. Koala, welcome in. Hope you're having good days, guys. Yeah, maybe I go to this one. So, let's see. I've got right around... So it's right around, I think, 240. I've boosted it. So, I don't know, let's do 6. And then... Sorry, I'm being an audio nerd right now, guys. Let's see, and then... I actually killed a bit of my low end in my base EQ. My original character, Banana, is a paladin, so a warrior. But the rest of my party, I've got... So, my OC's a paladin, Khalid is just a fighter, Jaheira is a fighter druid, Nira's a wild mage, Zan, he's just a mage, and Amoan is a rogue. So, let's see. So that's around here. So yeah, in my base EQ, not hearing any nasal, but it's a bit quiet, hard to say. Yeah, honestly, you sound fine, man. I wouldn't sweat it. Well, it's just, I haven't EQ'd this, so if I sound poorly, I want to play around with it. But I did boost the gain in the low end a little bit because in my other recordings, I felt like I sounded maybe a little bit tinny would be the word. Dynahair, Edwin, Ajantis, Corgan, Alora for Comedy Hour. Gotcha. Oh, I just started using this mic, yeah. This is the second stream with this. I did one other stream with this, and that was it.
What is the plan?
Can I help you?
So let's move
We're all
Queer
doomed.
fellow.
Stand back
all of
and
you
watch
over here.
This.
You have need of me? I'll do my best.
You require aid?
Servant awaits.
Think carefully.
Okay. So, I think two can
What
play
is it
this
this
game.
time?
Let us launch a spell. Doesn't work. Which one would work? Let's do horror on these guys. Nice! Okay, now,
Yes, oh.
Jahira, don't move. Because I need you to heal. Shit. Not great.
No!
Yeah, we're gonna lose this again. We have to go buy some antidotes.
Agreed.
So let's go into town.
You have been waylaid by
Ah, god damn it.
Yes?
Can I help you?
awaits.
I've been waylaid.
Uh-huh.
We're all
Stand
doomed.
back
You're a
and
queer
watch
fellow.
This.
You can just attack these boys.
What you want? I'm gone.
You gotta run. Please and thank you. What are these? Ettercaps.
What is it this time? You rang?
Never faced an Ettercap before. Holy shit!
I'll need a healer as
This is
soon
not
as
going well
possible.
for me.
Yes? For now.
Like, at all.
You have been waylaid by enemies.
Again.
Defend yourself.
Alright.
Again?
Can I help you?
awaits.
We're gonna fight this guy.
You're a queer. I've done had enough of this.
Move you.
Uh-huh.
We're all
I'll do it.
doomed.
Okay, so they have web.
What you want?
So I need to make sure. Need to make sure I'm dealing enough damage here. They all seem to be engaged in melee, so I don't think anyone's going to be casting web. Oh my god, the poison! I was going to build a recording booth soon, but I'm about to move approximately, oh god, 1,600 kilometers away. So currently all my audio baffling foam is used to pack... That's fair. That is fair.
Yes,
okay.
omnipresent authority figure.
You need to do some healing, please.
I fear I need healing.
Oh, come on.
Yes?
Yeah, we definitely need to
At
buy
any
some
cost.
antidotes. That is going to be very important going forward.
As
There we
needed.
go. I have not been waylaid. Okay, so the friendly arm in, please. Question of the day. Most of my gaming career, I haven't had any access to the latest hardware, so that is also reflected in what I've been able to run. And even when I can run newer games, for the price, the HD space of a new game can scrounge 10 to... Oh, for the price of an HD game, I can scrounge 10 to 15 old games from GOG or
Casting
Steam.
spells isn't
So,
as easy as I make
I
it
can
look.
take risks
I'm
even if those turn
tired.
out to be stinkers. Well, and I agree. I think that for the money, playing old games is just better,
Yes.
honestly. Like, definitely, like Resident Evil 9, I'm gonna support the devs. I'm going to buy that game brand new. But that doesn't mean that it's not a better value for me to buy 10 old games rather than one new game. GOG is so much win. Love supporting the preservation too. Well, and that's the purpose of the channel now, Bear. The purpose of this channel is the game history and the preservation of it. That's my channel. So voice acting is an aspect of what I do, but it's not necessarily the focus anymore. And I think that's better served Because
My
preservation
gates are
effort is
open
really,
to
really
all who
important.
behave
Very
themselves.
important. Okay, so we're gonna get some rest, for one. And then we can see if he has antidotes.
It's been dreadful slow business.
What do you
lately.
have for sale, sir? He might not have any. It's going to be the temple. That's all good,
Yes.
Banana. As long as we know you're okay, that's all good.
Yes.
Oh shit, she moves around so much. That is so annoying. Alright, what sort of cures do you have available, milady? Okay, so I need all of your antidotes, please. I do not care how much it costs, I will buy them all. Should buy some potions of healing as well. Elixir of health, that'll be 10 hit points. So let's buy, they're quite expensive, but I think I can afford it, so let's buy 10. We'll buy 10 elixirs of health. Done. And now, what we will do is you will get a couple. You will get a couple. You will get a couple. Let's go to quick items. There we go. Elixir of health. Elixir of health. Und one elixir of health. You get one too. Okay, now let's see. So we have 15, and we have 6 party members. So let's just divide this by 2 again. And then Milton can hold the rest. Arm all this. So again, guys, our reason for doing this is we're going to be facing a lot of spiders. And I want to make sure that people are able to heal very, very quickly. Now, Khaled can use the longbow as well, so I think what we might do when we encounter the spiders again is we might keep Khaled and Moen back, and we'll send Milton in to tank hits. That might be a little bit better. Milton also has better evasiveness because of his boots, so I think that would be a better call. Now, this helmet... Cures do you have available? I would like you to identify. Helm of Infravision, the Eyes of Truth. Being a scavenger of a sort, Babette Maelstrom had this helm created to aid her in her dungeons. She would later attribute her gathered wealth solely to its power, though likely it was as much her keen eyes as anything. Okay, so that's not the most useful, but not terrible.
Again, agreed.
Not to be clear,
Yes.
infravision in a dungeon's very useful, but I'm not entirely certain that we're gonna need that right away. But good to have. I would just rather have other perks and bonuses. Okay, so we have a bunch of health potions, we have a bunch of antidotes. So now, let's make our way back to the Cloakwood. I was really happy with Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, and I will happily shell out money for Witcher 4, Witcher 1 Remake. But I couldn't really justify getting multiple full-price games in a year, most of them. And that's the thing for me as well, right? I just cannot justify parting with that much
Certainly
money.
I shall collapse from exhaustion before
Right, let's take a rest.
battlefield.
Otherwise everyone's going to be complaining and we're going to have negative stats.
As darkness falls, your mind drifts back to events past, and to triumphs well-deserved indeed. A fortified camp secluded and guarded from the entire coast, and it is naught but easy pickings before your guile. All manner of bandit and brigand move about here, but you may as well be invisible amongst them. Your recollections are interrupted by a powerful gust of wind, lifting you high above the camp and woods both. Your arc crests in the high morning sun, and for a moment you are as a bird, free from your duties to those below. With unseen hands, the earth reasserts her hold on you, and suddenly you feel less like a sparrow and more like a catapult stone. Without impact or fanfare, the ground accepts your passage and does not strike back. In a moment, all is black, and for all you know, you have descended to the very core of the world. The rock around you illuminates, and a cavern slowly takes shape. Though you can see no more than a few steps ahead or behind, stumbling forward, you find yourself face to face with yourself. Before you is a likeness in stone exact to the smallest detail. A voice in the darkness accuses you, even as it seems amused. Such pride undeserved, great predator, when your whole being is borrowed. Credit where it is due, and dues where payment is demanded. A dagger of bone flies from the blackness and strikes the statue square. It cracks slightly, but the pain you feel is as though you were rent asunder. You were made as you are, taunts the voice, and you can also be broken. You fall backward into the void, and do not come to rest until morning wakes you.
Okay, so I actually just had an epiphany while we were having this read out to us, and I think I know why my audio sounds weird. So just 1 second, guy. Okay, how does that sound? I changed my noise suppression. I think my noise suppression might have been a little bit invasive. I go to do one thing and now Books is showing shoulders. Also arms, also arms. I will occasionally show my shoulders, chat. I will occasionally show my shoulders. I think that my suppression was just a little aggressive. Alright, now. Let's see, let's hit. Okay.
My turn to save the
Gotta
day.
get them out
You're
of
a
here.
queer fellow.
You can start lobbing arrows. However, stop thirst. Hey, you know what? If it sells. No, honestly, it's my vent in my basement is like right over top of me here, and it gets warm. Okay, so let's rearm arrows. You can mow like my balls, am I right? Razman, you could not have gotten a better Books quote. You honestly could not have gotten a better Books quote. Okay, let's start lobbing arrows here. Okay, I think we're good. Let's zoom in for the fight. Okay, no one's poisoned yet. Khaled seems to be tanking all the hits. Let's just avoid poison if we can. Nice. Very nice. There is an only books
What
quote,
is
it's
the
true.
plan at any cost?
There is an only books quote. Alright, let's save our game. That seems to be going well.
You require
Okay,
aid?
now we're gonna send
At any
Milton in.
cost.
Okay, now Milton has been hit.
You have need of me?
Khaled,
If none
if
are
you
better.
will.
What you want?
Amoan,
I've
you as
done
well.
had enough of this.
We're gonna keep
Yes,
Jahira in the
good.
back line right here.
What is it this time?
And then you
I'll
two
do it.
can go right here. Now, Khaled,
Yes?
if you don't mind,
You've attacked?
arrows,
You
good sir.
rang?
You can start throwing
Yep.
arrows out. As
Our
do you.
quest is vain.
And you can use Larlach's Minor Drain. Okay, so just so we're not using all of her cantrips, we're going to be using this wand of magic missile, and that should be giving us some free damage. Nice. One already down. This is already going so much better. All right.
Fair enough.
Now both of you start attacking a
What
new
is
one,
it this
please.
time?
You start
We're all doomed.
Larlach's Minor Drain. That's Zan's only damage spell, so that's what we have to use. Okay, Jahira's trying to get into the fight, but whatever. I'll take it. Nice. Perfect. This is going super well. And then we have antidotes if he gets poisoned, so we're in good shape. Yep. Perfect strategy. Going really well.
You have need of me? Yes?
Perfect. All right. The webs are still going to be going for quite a while. Blueberry. Right, now. Okay, now I'm
Think
healed.
carefully.
I'm thinking very carefully, thank you very much. Let's go find this dude's brother. We officially have a setup that I think is going to do well against the spiders. But that's assuming we don't face check them. That's going to be the really important part. Oh, what's going
Yes,
on here?
caution.
Let's go, please. Oh, what do we have here? Ettercaps. Actually, let's... Whoops! Whoops! Right. I'm slapping things, chat. We will fix that later. Slapping all the things right now. Good lord. This is what I was trying to get. I want to see what an ettercap even is. I'm assuming it's a cross between a spider and like an orc or something. Let's see. Ettercap 106. So we got page 106. Yes. So, oh, it's more of a troll. Interesting. Alright. That is the stuff of nightmares. Zero out of 10. Do not recommend. Alright, I'm going to fix my light because that is going to benefit me. It's okay, chat. It survived. There we go. That's much better. That is so much better, it's not even funny. Alright, everything's looking good. And a random... Fix it in post, and add a random singing alien.
Again?
Can I help you?
awaits.
Alright, let's... Duke Raven, welcome in. Oh, this Cloakwood section still have PTSD from when I did this area at 12 years old. So this is pretty much my first playthrough. I've experienced this game in the past, but it's been like a decade removed. So this might as well be my first playthrough, and it's the Enhanced Edition, which I have never played. But yes, this is turning out to be quite difficult. There's lots of poisonous things, and our first couple encounters here, we just died immediately. Alright, so...
You have need of me?
I think we're
can,
going to
but
adopt a
try.
similar strategy here. So let's send Jaheira and Milton in for the fight. We'll keep Khaled back,
Yes?
You're
with a Moen,
done had enough of this.
You rang? My turn to
and
save
then
the
you're
day.
going to be even
You're
farther back.
already dead.
Alright, now.
Can I help
Okay,
you?
Khaled, you intercept. He's going to attack the back line, and that's not going to work, because a Moen still needs to be lobbing arrows. Okay.
Uh-huh.
I want you to
Our
start
quest
attacking,
is
please.
vain.
And if we can, do some blindness. Okay, no webs. Okay, we're in good shape. Yep, it's going well.
For the fallen!
Yeah, I played this game way back on discs when it first came out. Have more hours in Baldur's Gate 1 and 2 than any other game. Though Roller Coaster Tycoon may contend for this. You and Mrs. Books would get along very well. She loves Roller Coaster Tycoon. She absolutely adores that. But what got you into these games? There's a question of the day at the top of chat, by the way. But I'm assuming, given what you said, so Baldur's Gate 2 came out in 2000. So if you were 12 for Baldur's Gate 1, I can kind of think back. I'm 30, by the way. But most of my experiences, like my first RPGs, like I'm a big fan of the Elder Scrolls, I'm a big fan of Dragon Age, and D&D, I played tabletop, but I didn't really play any of the games. And I became a big fan of Baldur's Gate 3, and I love... Siege of Avalon is one of my favorite CRPGs, and this game feels a lot like that in terms of the aesthetic. But Siege of Avalon, it's basically, think Baldur's Gate aesthetic, but it's like, okay, come on. Alright. You can say hello to chat. Hello. Okay. Hi. You say hello. You say hello. Champions of Norath, yes. Yes. So I do have champions, by the way. I have champions for the PS2. I want a remake of Myth Draenor. Yeah, I do have Champions of Norath. I have 1 and 2. So I can definitely get back into those games. And actually, if you want to talk a voiceless game, if you want to talk a game that nobody knows about, yeah, I have Gauntlet Dark Legacy. I do need to get Gauntlet for the N64, because there was a Gauntlet game that came out for that. I have Gauntlet, it's the newest one. I think it's just called Gauntlet. I have that for PC. And that's the newest one. But yeah, I have a bunch of Gauntlet games. Gauntlet is the shit. I love it so much. The wizard needs food. Alright. So I think, yeah, we've got... Oh god, we have a lot of them.
What is it this time?
Okay.
I'll do it.
Range combatants, you need to move up.
What is the plan? You require
Right,
aid?
now you two.
Nature's servant awaits.
You two move up. Khaled can keep fighting that
Yep.
one. You keep fighting.
Rang, stand back and watch this. Uh-huh.
You can hit that
We're
boy.
all doomed.
You blind that guy. Shit. Alright.
I care not.
What is
Never
it?
mind.
I'll do
You
it.
guys stay back.
Life is what is the point.
You guys stay back.
You rang?
You just tank hits. That's what you gotta do. Just tank it.
You're a queer fellow.
Uh-huh.
Right, we gotta focus fire these guys now.
Our quest is vain.
Blinded this boy. Nice. Okay, do we have any other arrows that I can use? Furious! Tanked, it is tank top. Why is everybody getting so flustered by me in a tank top right now? It's warm right now. The snow is melting, and I'm warm. Hey, you're warm too, you're covered in fur. Hope you play Pathologic and Gothic someday. Gothic's on the list. There's so many games on the list, it's actually getting insane. Milton's about to die. Shit. Can't do anything, can't do anything. Ah, shit. We might be in bad shape, chat. My shoulders are exposed. Yes, so are my arms. So are my arms. My face is also exposed. Yeah, I think Milton's about to die.
What is it this time? You
Okay,
rang?
Nira. Don't die, Milton! Hang in there!
Is not
Yeah.
the end.
Poor bastard. Can you lie down? Hey, can you lie down? If you want to be on my lap, you gotta lie down. God, you're shedding so much fur. Look, chat. Here, I'm just gonna pet her like 3 times. Quinn is shedding out her winter coat right now. This is probably visible on screen. She's shedding so much. Okay, you can hop off. The Quinn cam has died, by the way. So if you guys redeem the Quinn cam, it's not going to work. The camera made a horrible hissing sound, and now we got nothing.
At any cost. Yes, with caution.
Okay, we're gonna go this way, so I don't have to encounter 5 ettercaps.
Certainly I shall collapse from exhaustion
Now,
before I
let's
fall on
see.
the battlefield.
Again,
Swordman, away.
Uh-huh. Stand back and
We're all
watch
with you on.
this.
You're a queer fellow.
You start attacking, please.
Down this side.
A single spider shouldn't be a problem.
at any
Yeah,
cost.
single spider's very easy. It's when it's large group. Do I play Baldur's Gate 3? Absolutely I do. Baldur's Gate 3 is an excellent video game. Absolutely adore that game. This is kind of what I was talking about earlier in the stream, right? You've got a lot of individuals. Like, we need to get to a point where we can just accept that being a gamer is enough. You don't have to be a certain type of gamer to, I guess, be considered legitimate. If you enjoy modern games and you can't get into retro titles, pardon me, then that's fine. Honestly, that's fine, but don't get in the way of preservation efforts, right? Don't be a naysayer that is saying, this game is shit and I'm okay with it going away. Don't be one of those people. Just say, it's not for me, but preservation is important. But at the same time, don't be one of those retro gamers who's like, you know what? Anyone who plays a modern game, they're smooth brain. I'm more intellectual because I play retro. There is a... I feel like what we need to do, especially in efforts to preserve games, is we need to accept that all games have a role to play in the conversation. Everything is a part of the broader history of gaming. And we need a certain type of gamer, legitimate. I can spot a legitimate gamer with one single question. You have 6 apples, your neighbor takes 3. What do you have now? I'm not sure what you're getting at, Raven. I'm not sure what you're getting at. But I would say that, especially if you're going to preserve video games, you You need to recognize that every single game that's ever been made has an experience to offer the player. Now, that experience might not be for you. That experience could very well not be for you. But that doesn't mean it's not for anyone. Like, I enjoy Daggerfall. There's many people who think Daggerfall is a steaming hunk of poop. And both of those takes are legitimate. Both of them are legitimate, but the only take that I'm interested in is the take that says, even though I like or dislike X game, it still serves history, and it needs to be preserved. And people need to be able to play. This is interactive media, so we need to be able to play these games. We need to be able to interact with this history and preserve it. This idea, you know, like, oh, it needs a remake. Okay, fine. But you still need to support the OG, and you still need to make sure the OG remains playable. Amanagra, welcome in. I'm playing Baldur's Gate 3 at the moment. Any tips? That depends on what... So, whenever someone says, do you have any tips? I have lots of tips for Baldur's Gate 3, but it depends on what your playstyle is, for example. Like, I play a Night Stalker rogue, so I do a lot of dexterity and item buff kind of stuff, whereas you might be playing a warrior, so my tips for the Night Stalker might not work. Alright. So we will have to face down those Eder caps. Unless... Let's go this way. I play Spirit Guardian Cheese with Spike Growth Team because I'm a cheapskate. That is fair enough. Like in Daggerfall, for example, I am playing the Altmer Fireball Mage. And it's totally a scummy build, but I have so much fun with it. Here we go. There's the Eder caps. Oh god. Quinta Kim, welcome in. Ooh, Beamdog Companion. And her voice acting is super grating on the ears. Yeah, Nira's interesting, that's for sure, but I haven't encountered any of the OG companions yet. I don't know what party I plan. I really haven't played this game much. I get a lot of recommendations, but right now I like having a couple mages in my party for some broken spell use, and Nira's one of the only mages I've encountered thus far, so we're going with Nira. I'm thinking tips of the type, if you do this thing in this moment, something crazy will happen, or don't do this, or you'll miss out on content. I think that the beautiful thing about a game like Baldur's Gate 3 is that you have multiple playthroughs. So my recommendation, Alma, is not to worry about it. Play the game authentically, and you're going to make mistakes. But that's the beauty of a game like Baldur's Gate 3. You make those mistakes, you learn from them, and then you will get more experience, and in a second playthrough, you can do something completely different. You can romance a different NPC. You can slay a different enemy. You can make a different choice. Nira's also the only mage that you've encountered who isn't downright evil. That is also true. That is also true. Zan, he's not evil, he's lackadaisical. There is one that is lawful good, who is a solid mage, an access to Fireball and Skull Trap. I usually dual class Amoan into me. Ooh, interesting. Amoan has been very solid for the party thus far, I will say that much. Amoan has been very good for the party thus far. Okay, let's see here. So everybody, more or less, has been frozen.
What is it this time?
Let's see if we can get some more attacks in. Okay, you're stuck, you're stuck. Jaheira's not. So let's see if we can get Jaheira into the fight. And you're frozen too. This is gonna suck. Yeah, Amon's dead. I gotta reload. Ooh! I will stretch in a moment. Goodness gracious. Alright, I will stretch. Jace! Thank you so much for the raid. Ooh, some Path of Exile. Very nice. Chat, you know what to do. Welcome in the raiders. Debs the dick. You've been hugged by Jay. I feel your warm embrace, my friend. Thank you very much. I'm good. We're playing some Baldur's Gate. I'm having some great coffee today. I've been very much struggling in Cloakwood. It's been difficult.
Shame on you, sweet Marabar. I'm a god.
I usually run my Berserker to level 9 and then duel into Mage. Ah, yes. I'm playing a Paladin right now. My OC is a Paladin. Alright, Raiders, welcome to the game library where we give a voice to the voiceless games. My name is Martin, I'm a variety streamer, and this channel focuses on game history and preservation. So you're going to see quite a few older games, but we also play newer games that just haven't gotten a shout in a long time. I'm also a professional voice actor, so on a lot of these streams in the games with little to no voice acting, you're going to get some voice acting. But Raiders, before I forget my manners and start talking to Jay's Brave, if you have to raid and run, get your food, water, sleep, whatever it is you need, take care of yourselves, folks. It is very important. I'm glad you're doing good. Yeah, yesterday my chronic fatigue was hitting me pretty hard, but we're good now. We're good. That kind of thing, it's kind of like just a week-long battle, so I've gotten my sleep. I know that I'm factually well-rested. I just don't feel well-rested, and that's unfortunate, but we'll figure it out. It's all good. So let's see. Squishy Bunny, welcome in. Welcome in. So Path of Exile, Jace. Path of Exile. How's the game? How are you enjoying it? I hope it's been good. I think that the leveling tree in a lot of those games is very, what's the word I'm looking for? It can be really difficult for a lot of new players. I really love Grim Dawn as well. If you like Path of Exile, Grim Dawn is definitely a game that you should give a shot. I've never noticed the Bulbasaur before. I have one in front of me as well. It's a sleepy one though, suits me. Yeah, this was a gift from Mrs. Books. So Mrs. Books gave me a nice little Bulbasaur here. This was also... I got this for Mrs. Books, but she said it would be better... is it a PC game? Yes. Yes. Grim Dawn, I think it's just PC. So the anime that Mrs. Books and I... It's like our relationship anime. It's like the first anime that we watched and we both like it, is Inuyasha. So I have an Inuyasha from Mrs. Books hanging out with me as well. Ah, you went for Halcyon. You dirty beggar. Yeah, Inuyasha's great. I love old, like Yu Yu Hakusho, Inuyasha, DBZ. They're all faves of mine. And then of course I do have my Knight Solaire. I have my Onion Knight. This is Polystone. I really like this. And then of course, I am my favorite Pokemon. So Bulbasaur is my favorite starter, but my favorite Pokemon is actually this boy right here. I love me a Snorlax. Onibel! Why are you dressed so scandalous? I'm wearing a tank top, folks. Like... Oh, good lord, what a name. Baddest Bimbo. Welcome in. Hope you're having a good day. The guns are out, yes. Yes, yes, the gun show. The gun show for all of you. It's the lighting. It is the lighting. I have been working out a lot more though. I got very much out of working out at all, and I've basically been doing the One Punch Man routine. So I've been doing daily. I've been doing 100 push-ups at least. I've been doing 100 squats at least. I've been doing 100 of a certain ab exercise. Abs are very boring to me, so I have to pick a different exercise each day. Otherwise I get very, very bored. And then I do max pull-ups. And for my cardio, I know One Punch Man says run 10 kilometers. I just run however long I feel. It's also winter right now, so if I can just get my steps in, period, fine. Alrighty, I'm gonna head out, so I can get, ooh, sushi date. Ooh, very nice. What kind of sushi? Before you leave, favorite kind of sushi.
Wait, there's a brake pedal?
I need to exercise more again. I got sick and I've been working a lot, so I'm neglecting. It's so hard to stay consistent, and it's so easy to just completely fall off a cliff. You know what is always easy? Drinking coffee. Drinking coffee. Ooh, tamago. What is my favorite sushi? I would have to go with a spicy salmon maki. I love spicy salmon maki. It's super, super good. What is your question, Banana? What is the question? Getting sick and having to stop exercising pisses me off. Honestly, it's hard for me to exercise as well because I've got chronic fatigue. I have I found out recently, basically my left nostril doesn't work. So I've got a severely deviated septum, so it's hard to just get enough air. And then not to be TMI, but I do have some other health issues that just make it difficult to stay consistent. If you want to talk about classic fantasy anime, The Slayers or Record of Lodoss War are really retro. Ooh. I'm always looking for new anime to watch, so let's see. The Slayers. Gintama is also another really good retro one. Record of Lodoss. This pen. I had to basically remove it from the frame, so I'm just writing literally with the nib. Record of Lodoss, and then... Oh, okay, just the two. Okay. Have you ever had a game you don't particularly like, but you still play it for your own reasons? This happens to me often because I create my own stories in games. One such game is The Elder Scrolls Blades. That's a good question. Have I ever had a game I don't particularly like, but I still play it for my own reasons?
Agreed.
That is an incredibly difficult question. I would bounce that one back to the chat. What do you think of Banana's question? What are some games that you feel meet the criteria? I traded my League of Legends addiction for video editing. Honestly, same but different. I would say... a game that I don't particularly like. I don't really waste my time with games I don't like anymore.
Certainly I shall collapse from exhaustion before I fall on the battlefield.
I would have said League of Legends at one point, because I used to do ARAMs with my buddy. He loves League. Absolutely loves League. And he would always message me and say, hey, I want to do some ARAMs, are you down? And I absolutely hated that game. But... because my buddy liked it. Oh, come on, Jahira. Because I liked my friends, I would play a game I didn't like. Oh, jeez. Of course, Ettercap out of nowhere. Sure, why not? Okay, Jahira. A gallant rearguard action is in order, Jahira. Alright, let's... Yes! Good. Slay this fool. Nice.
Again?
Perfect, perfect. There we go.
Yes.
Alright, let's get the party in one spot. We'll do on a quick save, and we will rest. And hopefully we don't get attacked. A game that nobody likes, but still play for the challenge and notoriety, Pathologic. You know what? Any game that you think people don't like, people like. This is something that I've learned. Any game that you think nobody likes, people like. There's someone who was like, either looking forward to playing the game, or... Actually, I have an answer. I do have an answer. There might actually be a game that nobody likes. Concord. That might actually be a game nobody likes. I think that is a legitimate answer, if you say Concord. I'm tempted to do the same for Redfall, considering Arcane, Austin's last game. So, okay, actually, I heard another studio got shut down. What, is it Blueprint? Is it Blueprint Games? They did Shadow of the Colossus remake. They did loads of awesome games, and they got shut down. Alma, why are you sharing a link? What's the link for? I do allow links just because my stuff will get... My Discord links and stuff won't send if I do link protection, but... And yes, I know there's variations on link protection, but it won't allow me, but... Oh, I see. Okay. Well, I would send that to the Discord, Alma. I would send that to the Discord, if you don't mind.
What is the plan?
You've a task? What is it this time?
No harm, no foul,
My
but
turn to save the day.
I would send that
What's
to
the
the
word?
Discord if you don't mind. Ooh, nice.
You require aid? Dan,
And sorry if the tone was a little severe,
at any
but
cost.
I just want to make sure that the link was not malicious. I don't know everyone super well. A lot of you are new. So I just want to make sure that everything is all good. Well, and Alma's been here enough. I assume everything... Oh, whoa, you are very fast. Okay, that is a sword spider.
Yes.
All right.
Servant away.
We have different kinds of spiders, everyone. Okay, you can start attacking.
I'll do it.
I need you guys right here. Oh, oh, God, okay. Okay, that's not good. Okay, I need everybody.
I care not.
Everybody needs to do their best here, please. Nice. Holy shit.
Yes, oh omnipresent authority.
Okay, you need to take a potion like yesterday, please.
I fear I need healing.
Oh my god, okay.
You've a task? As good as
Jahira,
done.
get out of the fight. Holy hell! Why are you so fast? I hate spiders so much! Ah! No! 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 That's after I took a potion. Okay, you need to cast heal on
Again?
yourself, please.
What is it this time?
Mira. Oh! Yes! Oh! That was a bad time. Oh my god.
Think carefully.
Whew! Right, well, while we're waiting for the webs to go away... Question for books. Favorite video game spider? As is the cute thief spider. Oh god, what is... I think the question is, what is my least... What is the spider that offends me the least? because I hate spiders. Thief spiders scare the shit out of me. Castlevania spiders scared the shit out of me. What is my least hated spider in a video game? You know what, Quinn? I could say Spider-Man. I could say Spider-Man. I've pet jumping spider. Oh, okay. Jumping spiders don't count. Jumping spiders do not count. Jumping spiders are adorable, fluffy creatures that I think are akin to hamsters. Any other spider is a fuck you creature that belongs in hell. Jumping spiders are cool, though. Jumping spiders are cutesy. They're so little. They're like just little buddies. They're just so little. I'll give a warning, if you ever plan to jump into Thief fan X-Packs, the Black Parade and Shadows of the Middle Age do have spiders. I know they have spiders. I know Thief has spiders. What is my least hated spider? You know what? Legend of Zelda. The skull spiders. That is my least hated spider. Because they're so easy to kill. I'm actually not scared of spiders, but I am scared of centipedes. My pair name is Husk and Angel Dust. Actually fair. I like the skull spiders. Yeah, the skull spiders are fine.
What is the plan? Yes.
Spiders are like zombies. The faster they move, the worse they are. Here's the thing, guys. When I was a kid, I used to be like Steve Irwin. I used to be just completely fine with spiders. And for some reason,
You require
as I grew up, I just got so averse to spiders. In particular, tarantulas. Tarantulas are just... I can't handle them anymore. Like, I see videos of Australia where there's spiders the size of a frickin' dinner plate, and I'm just like, never. Nope. Not gonna happen. Goliath tarantula? Fuck you. No. Spiders to crustaceans. Morgan spider shapeshift because it's Morgan under there. Ayo. Ayo. Okay.
You rang?
My turn.
Stand at formation, everybody.
You're a queer fellow.
Stop calling me that! Nice. Woo. Oh, those are some monumental hits. Very nice. Milton is getting very, very beefy. He is a very beefy boy. Milton has also leveled up.
again?
Milton has achieved Kim instead of zero sum. I approve. All right. Spiders are my buddies. The absolute massive ones are the best. They get rid of pest insects. They're also scaredy spiders. Oh shit, human, run. Yes, but when they run, it's like... if I can audibly register the steps of an arachnid, that is a problem. That is a problem for me. And then I just see them in a corner just like cleaning their fangs. No, no. I can't do it. I don't care if you call me a wuss. I don't care. I can't do it. I cannot. They added these giant fuck you man eating spiders in Witcher 3 with one of the DLCs, and I have to say those would be my least hated spiders. Instead of triggering my arachnophobia, they made me face my fear head on with Geralt, who has been known to be a powerhouse. It's a weird experience not being scared by those. I think that I had a similar experience in Castlevania Lords of Shadows. There was a giant spider there, and it just moved so fast, and it was just like, oh god, but I had to win. And then, on top of that, you have to use the monsters in that game to traverse the landscape. So not only did I defeat the spider, but I had to ride it, which was a very weird experience. Very weird. All right, 70 health. He's become a very tanky boy.
Ah,
Good, Milton, good.
for now.
Your power grows every day with caution. I have a feeling Brother is going to be dead. I am forever traumatized by a single Bloodborne room full of spiders. It was awful. Yeah, Souls games. Souls games will do that to you. Yeah, I won't pick up a centipede. Ours are slightly venomous, which means they just effing hurt if they bite you. The huntsman, though, I'll just let it crawl up my arm and walk outside and be like, here you go, buddy, here you go. Yeah, nope. I understand. Everything you've said is completely legitimate. Because the huntsman is fundamentally not interested in hurting you. But at the same time, fuck that shit.
What is the plan?
You have need of me?
For the fallen!
I squish.
Uh-huh.
What you want?
Our quest
My
is
turn to save the
vain.
day.
Don't you dare poison me. I will say that much. I envy a lot of people.
You require
No,
for now.
Banana. Here's the thing, right? Everybody's unique. Everybody has strengths and uniqueness, and you should be proud of who you are. You can always grow, you can always become better, but you should be proud of who you are. Very much so. Oh! Fuck a duck! Fuck a duck! Can't move like anyone.
Yes?
Okay, you stand
I do my
complete.
best.
No, you stand still. You stand very still.
What is it this time?
You start attacking, please.
You've a task?
You go fight that boy.
We're all doomed.
We might be in this particular situation. You might be right.
Yep.
You can fight that boy.
My blade will cut you down to size.
Nice. Okay, Milton is the only one that got locked down. We're in good shape. We're in good shape. Alright, now...
I'm gone.
No, you're not. You're going to keep lobbing arrows,
Can I help you?
and so is Khaled. Jahira just needs to hold her ground. Jahira, you should heal. I think that's a good idea. Nira, if you could help out... Actually, no.
You
Nira.
rang?
There you go. Nice. Okay, Milton's back. Milton, you need to help. Get in there.
You have
Okay,
need of me?
Khaled, onto melee, please.
Life
Zan, you can also attack in melee. That's fine.
Bleed.
Nice. Holy shit, okay. Amon is poisoned and cannot move. Amon might die. Yep. God dang it! Alright.
As needed.
Got heckin' ambushed. Bamboozled, chat. We've been bamboozled again. Okay, now...
Yes, agreed.
You can move in. Okay, that was a trap. It's fine.
Can I help you?
You're a queer
You
fellow.
two move in, please.
Uh-huh.
We're all
My turn
doomed.
to save
As
the
with
day.
you,
Nature's servant for the group.
everybody move in. Now stay safe, please. Jahira,
Yes, as you direct.
I need you to stay back.
You have need of me?
Khaled,
What you want?
Owen, start lobbing arrows.
What is it
And
this
Nira,
time?
My blade will
hit
cut
with
you
magic
down to
missile.
size.
Nice. Make sure Milton doesn't get poisoned, please. Couple more. Nice. Alright, just have to wait for the webs to leave. Just have to wait for the webs to leave. Cannot save until the webs are gone.
Yes?
Oh shit! I went right through ads. Damn it. Okay, guys, I do need to take a break. I need to be better about taking my breaks. So, ads are now gone, unfortunately. But I'm just gonna go heat up my coffee, grab some more drinks, take a bio break. I recommend that you guys do the same. Grab a snack, grab a drink, and I will see you guys after a quick 3-minute BRB. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to collect foreskin for Dagoth Ur. Vivek mole-egged his ball. So much so that it made history. They wrote a book about it. The entire sermon is a prolonged allegory about post-nut Claire. No, I can't. I can't do it. Oh, wait. You wanna know the best part about the Hist? Their entire existence is a pun. They're arboreal appearing entities that exist outside of space-time. They see all the timeline, forward and backward. They're Hist trees. God damn it. You want more? You just saw your buddies get killed, man. Did he grabbed my arrow. Guys.
早上好，中国。现在我有冰淇淋，我很喜欢冰淇淋，但是《速度与激情9》比冰淇淋《速度与激情》《速度与激情9》我最喜欢。所以现在是音乐时间，准备1、2、3，2个礼拜以后，《速度与激情9 X3》，不要忘记，不要错，国际的去电影院看《速度与激情9》，因为非常好，电影动作非常好，差不多一样。冰淇淋再见。
Come at me, scrub lords, I'm ripped. Okay.
Don't listen to the Elder Scrolls lore wiki Nerevar. Gnomes are very real.
Fuck! Very long time, the vorworms can get on top of you in a pretty big way. Cheers, fellas. They don't want the smoke. Oh my god. All right, well, let's go, buddy. It's okay, we're fine, it's fine. I am not a sociopath with a long history of violence. Oh, little secret area. Secret tunnel, secret tunnel. Oh, God. Sir, your skin. This is why we tell you to wear sunscreen. SPF 60, minimum. Guy needed SPF 1000 after the trip from Red Mountain. Certainly looks like that. Necro's last words, a guy with a beautiful voice. He makes me melt. Ooh, woo. He lit. Ooh, woo. No, we need more. I need more. Chat, I need more cowbell. Lead them to Balmora?
All right, that's enough of that kind of stuff. The mod author knows this is a complete tone shift, but just felt like it was important for you to hear. Let's get back to sex jokes and fantasy racism.
Again? Really? Right?
It's good, Sigma.
Can you sing? He wants the bran flakes. I know, he can't resist. They have corn and bran. He needs fiber. It's to wash down the human. Little known fact, humans do not have a lot of fiber. How's work? Oh, okay, I'm not talking to you anymore.
Not my fault!
Chat, say hello to Mrs. Books.
These fuck-ass Nords Nerevar, they're injecting the kids with skooma to change their natural Dunmer skin color. Are you telling me someone willingly slept with Amryn? That motherfucker has been trying to find his rusty iron sword since the Second Era.
I know exactly what voice you want me to read it in as well. I know exactly what voice you want me to go for. Okay, let me pull it up.
Shotgun-chan desune.
Oh, it's terrible. Okay, I think we got it. As long as I don't get gang-banged by the cultists again, I think we'll be okay. No. Why are they humming at me? They're whistling in my ear! This is pretty. I'm gonna stand up here. Hopefully I don't get mobbed.
What can I do for you?
Sorry the ad break took a little bit longer than expected, guys. I decided to grab a chicken wrap, and it took me some time to eat it. Hope you enjoyed the clips. Welcome back to the stream. Oh god, now we're back with spiders. Oh no.
Yep.
You rang?
Life is so tolerable.
We need to run this way.
This.
Shit. What kind of spiders are these? Phase spiders. That's a huge spider. Okay.
What is the plan?
Everybody just start attacking this phase spider, please.
What is it this time?
Mages, I need you...
Stand back and
run away.
watch this.
Just keep running. Keep running. Just keep running, please.
I fear I need...
Just one poisoning is enough. Just one poisoning is enough. All right.
For now. Yes? As needed.
Milton, in we go. Yep, that's fine.
Can I...
You're a queer fellow.
Paladin and Moen. Move in.
You have need of me?
What you want?
This should be enough. Oh, nice. Got a critical. Very good. Okay, that should take... Yep, spiders down. Perfect. There we go. Question of the day, I'm old. Therefore, I was always into old games. That's not necessarily the case. There might have been an old game that you didn't always like, and then you got into it. Enjoyed the lurk, Bimbo. I can't believe I said that unironically. You made that username on purpose. I'm just gonna say that. I am just gonna say that.
Yes?
No more webs, please.
I'll do my best.
Come on, Milton. You can do it. Right, save successful. Well, I did get into Chrono Trigger later in life. There you go. There you go. Okay. Milton, you can attack the phase spider.
Can I help you?
Khaled,
Yep.
you can attack the huge spider.
We're all doomed.
We gotta get you out of the fight. And then Jahira, you can fight.
No! No!
You are poisoned. Please take an antidote. Nice. Okay. Sorry, I'm just watching health bars, guys. Okay, perfect. Come on, let me save the game. By the way, also doing Chrono cosplay to return. For Return to Dragon Lake.
I'll do my best.
You do lots of cosplay?
Yes. What is the plan?
Yes, oh omnipresent.
You
What
all
is it this
fight.
time? I'll do it.
Back line. Lobbing arrows, please.
Really not in this.
We're going to need to take a
You
rest soon.
require aid? With
Absolutely,
caution.
certainly. Shit. I don't know how I'm hitting webs. There must be a trap. Save versus spell. Yeah, there must be a trap of some sort. Just gotta wait. Play the waiting game. No, but Return to Dragon Lake requires a new character to play in Dark Souls 2. So that's what I see. Oh, okay. My buddy Jet Black Sheep does that too. He does that in Elden Ring. He does a lot of like anime characters and stuff, and he'll cosplay the anime character in the game, and he'll make like certain builds and certain weapons that work for that.
now.
It's actually really cool. It's a really cool thing to do because it actually creates a significant challenge in the game because you're not just using what's good, you're using what suits the cosplay, and that can put you in a lot of situations where
Quest is vain.
you're using a suboptimal weapon
You're a
and
queer fella. This way.
it gets tough. We're gonna let you use the short sword. Oh, you're poisoned. Please take your antidote. Nice.
Yes, agreed.
There we go. You have to take your antidote like...
Again.
Okay. Yep. I deserve that. Just the waiting game with the webs. I imagine this is where most people quit the game. I'm just saying. This is definitely the hardest area I've been to. Basically, I will have to use no armors, or at least super light armors that look more like a tunic or clothes, and only use katanas. Yeah, that's going to be a very hard build.
Uh-huh.
I've kind of toyed with the idea of playing Dark Souls games on the channel. I ultimately think there's games that need more of a voice and more help getting kind of mainstream notoriety. So there are better games to do my content on. Dark Souls still has a very healthy content creator space, whereas games like Baldur's Gate, Daggerfall, and so on and so forth, they definitely do not. Games like this need creators that are actually going to bat for them.
What is it this
We're all
time?
doomed.
Stand back and watch
I've
this.
done had enough of
None
this.
stand against me.
Here we go. That's the spirit.
Really not in this.
Okay, the huge spiders are going down really easily. Oh,
You
Owen got
require
out the flaming arrows. Okay. So there's nothing to do in this area. Also gonna make a faith build, but no heals, only lightning skills. You sound like my buddy Zayla. He loves doing stuff like that. And to be fair, a faith build that's solely lightning is still broken. It's so broken. So there's this area with the Eder caps. I still haven't found...
Ryan would be proud.
Still haven't found Shellac. Or Chelik. Chillac? Chilik? Sheila? How do you pronounce your name, sir? Because I'm confused. Okay, here's where the ettercaps are. Okay, so what we're gonna do
You have need of me?
is Milton goes right into combat.
As good as done.
Jahira, Khalid, Moen,
I can.
you stay back.
You rang?
Mira and Zan stay even further back. Damn webs.
Yes?
Moen got hit.
Uh-huh.
Okay, Nira, I need you to lob a spell. Khalid is lost.
Our quest is vain.
I need you to use a spell. Minor drain, because I just need some damage while these guys wait. Ooh, Milton managed to make it into combat. All right. We're into the fight. Okay, so I've got 3 down. Milton is against like 5 of them, though.
What is it this time?
Okay, I need more spells. Okay, Jahira, nice. Get into the fight, please. And you're frozen again. All right, Milton, I am going to need... Oh, is he frozen? Oh, he's stuck. That's why he's taking so much damage right now. Yeah, he's gonna go down. All right, now...
Nature's servant awaits.
That can go to Milton. Where's the potion? Ah. Okay, so Milton...
What is the plan?
Please take a potion, sir.
I will not fall here.
Another potion, please. Take a potion right now. All right, now. Moen is still immobilized.
You rang?
Khalid is still immobilized. Zan is immobilized now.
Death is
Shit.
not the end.
Well, it's the end for you right now. Those ettercaps are just absolutely ridiculous. That is an absolutely terrible fight. Right, now... Just gotta make sure I'm not getting hit anywhere. I wonder if I come up from here. More beneficial landscape. You know what? I'm gonna do that. Gonna try and change up the ground. If the battleground is a little bit more beneficial, I might be able to get an edge. I need to send one guy in. Basically the same strat we used in that one fight with the spiders. Send one guy in.
Yes?
And then you bring the rest of the party in for the fight. So Milton is by far my tankiest character. All right, now.
Can I help?
You're a clear
This is
fellow.
important.
Nature as you direct.
Uh-huh.
We're all
Stand
doomed.
back and watch this.
All right, now. Perfect.
You have need of me?
Okay, you can start lobbing
What
arrows.
you want?
Same with you.
What is it this time?
We just gotta focus fire like one
Life
guy.
is so hollow.
That's going to be the goal here. Milton's the only one immobilized.
Yes, oh,
And Jahira's staying far enough back that she won't try and get to the fight. Nice! Okay, one down.
You've a task.
One down.
Yes?
Both of you. That one. Milton's gonna need some spells, so
Nature's
Jahira.
servant awaits.
Please heal Milton.
Blast! My spell is gone.
Shit. Not going well.
Blast!
Not
My
going
spell
well.
is gone.
Shit.
Death is not the end.
Chat, do you have some recommendations?
At any
I'm
cost.
definitely down for some advice at this point. This fight is not going my way at all. So, Eder caps start around here. Yeah, right around here. So, let's think about the strategies I've tried. Send Milton in, and he gets focus fired. He's tanky enough to deal with it, but not for long enough. I can't tank enough hits that he's just going to stay alive. Let's try this.
Nature's
Yes.
servant awaits.
As needed.
We'll send the both of you in.
Can I?
Kaladin and
Queer
Moen,
fellow.
you start focusing these individuals down.
We're all
Larlek's minor
doomed.
drain seems to do really well, so we'll try that.
Again?
And then Milton and Jahira, you need to engage. Jahira, I want you to pop your heal right away, because you're already a little bit low. And I don't think any of you have potions, which might end up causing a problem. But,
You have needed
wait,
me?
Khaled, why are
If
you...
none are better.
You know what, screw it, you're close. Might as well start fighting. Just get into melee. Get right into melee.
What
Okay,
is it
Nira.
this time?
Start lobbing more. More attacks, please. Nice.
What you want?
You rang?
Yep.
Milton's low. Khaled, do you still have potions?
Uh-huh.
Khaled does not still have potions, but maybe Nira, you can. Give me some potions, please. More potions. Keep me alive. Somebody start playing Staying Alive right now. Nira's dead.
At any cost.
Okay, I think we need to start doing some more prep. Duchess, welcome in. Hope you're having a good day. Hope the weekend is good to you. Sadly, I think I'll have to buy a new controller and retire the PS2 adapted to USB that I used since circa 2008. Just get another one. Just get another one. I would try stealth, invisibility, potions, and find the trap and disarm it. I'm not sure a trap is getting used. That's my problem. I'm not sure if it's a trap. The web is doing the... I agree. The web is doing the real
You're a
damage.
queer fellow.
So...
I've done had enough of this.
stealth is enabled. Nope. Fuck. Hey, you know what? Draw him back. Yep. Fine by me, man. Fine by me. Let's draw him back. Right.
You have needed me?
Nature's servant awaits.
Okay, let's...
Uh-huh.
We're all doomed.
I'll do it.
Yes,
What you want?
omnipresent authority.
Moen, you're
because
already
this
dealing
time-
damage.
For the fallen!
This'll probably work out.
Bleed.
Even if we just take two of them down. Even if we just take two of them down.
Again, agreed.
Okay. Regroup. Do it again.
Yep. This way.
Let's go, Moen.
Oh, perhaps we'll survive longer than
Oop.
I had originally thought.
Stealth disabled. Nice.
You rang? Stand
It's
back
so
and
hollow.
watch this.
Ah,
Can I...
for now.
Perfect.
Uh-huh.
Magic missile. Melee fighters are in. Oh, Jaheira's poisoned.
Your servant awaits.
Okay, heal. Get Jaheira unpoisoned. Okay, one Eder cap down. Jaheira's poisoned again. Use an antidote. There we go.
Bleed.
Jeez, I'm so glad we bought all those antidotes.
What is the plan?
I'm so glad we bought all
For
those
now.
antidotes. My god. This is ridiculous. Okay, I think there's one Eder cap left, but we can avoid the trap entirely. Just circle around. That was not ideal. Right. I think everyone's immobilized, so let's load our game. Because we're gonna take a bunch of free damage, and I do not want that. Okay, so we have a trap here, and a trap here.
You're a queer fella. I've done had enough
Okay,
of
let's
this.
go, Moen. Okay, that's fine. The Eder cap hasn't been triggered because of stealth, and the trap went off. This is not ideal, but it's fine. The weather is trying to kill you. 2 days ago, I did, oh, you did a number on your thigh. Oh my god, a bruise the size of a baseball. My god.
Yes? Think carefully.
Right, this is not good. Yeah, okay.
You're a queer fellow. This way.
Stealth, please. Oh, or did that? No, that should have turned it on. Let's see. We have some routes around. I assume there's going to be a trap right around here as well.
Yes? As
But
needed.
let's make our way around. Might as well. Yeah. They would have set up web traps at all the intersections. So... let's just play it really safe. Oop, wrong button. Wanted a quick save. If I could bait, that would be really good as well. I might just do that. I might just bring a Moen in and bait.
Good on you if you saved the day.
Or we'll just bait them in general. Can't go through here.
What you want?
Oh, oh, oh!
Again.
Okay, all the melee fighters,
For the fallen!
get into combat, please. Yep. It's fine. Jaheira's still doing damage, and... let's get Nira in on this fight, too. We're going to have to start being a little more diplomatic with the magic
What
missiles,
is it
though.
this time?
Because we're starting to run out. The house was built in the 1960s, so I'll use a wood stove for heating. You know what? Wood stoves are actually excellent. It is still, to this day, it's not very fuel efficient, but in terms of the actual heat it provides, it is absolutely fantastic. Some of the warmest homes I've been in are legacy homes, and they have wood stoves, and they are just incredible.
Can I help you?
My house was built in 1937, but I have a natural gas furnace, which runs very nicely. There's an old one outside. I was helping Dad bring in wood and tripped over my own foot. Couldn't catch myself. Gotcha. Yep,
What is it for now?
that'll do it. I love a wood stove. We have one here, and where I'm moving, about 20 Celsius colder on average than here. So I'm going to make much use of the wood stove now. You definitely should. Are you just moving somewhere else in Australia, or what's the plan? Because I know you're, you're in basically the middle of the boonies right now. Just going somewhere, like, a little bit closer to a major metropolitan area, or... I'm running out of coffee. Drinking too much coffee. That's a lie. There's no such thing. Yeah, Liz is like, more coffee! Liz and I love our coffee.
You rang?
It is the nectar of the gods, as I like to call it. I love a wood stove. Dad has me set up on the couch next to the stove in a sleeping bag, and I'm nice. Yep, absolutely. That's my job here. I encourage coffee. It is the one socially acceptable addiction. Be addicted to coffee, chat. Coffee is my absolute favorite drink of all time. Chocolate milk used to be kind of a close second, but then my health took a nosedive, and I had to be really restrictive on my diet. And I eliminated dairy, and I haven't been able to reintroduce it.
As you direct.
You might as well just get up in the webs, too. All of you just get right up into those webs. Moving Tasmania! Basically going from the hottest state to the coldest one, even more boonies than here. But it's cold boonies rather than bushfires and heat. That is fair enough. Oh god, this does not look promising. Get out of there. That does not look like a hospitable area.
Again?
I see clear-cut forests. That is never good. Chat, in a fantasy game, whenever you see a clear-cut forest, it is never a good thing.
With caution.
Never. Never a good thing. I run on caffeine. When my health issues kicked in, I had to switch to decaf, and that's all I could have.
Think carefully.
So, again, coffee is my favorite drink. I will drink decaf because the flavor of coffee is my favorite. But, now that I can have caffeine, it's a vibe. It is. But, when I was having decaf, it took about a month, but then I acclimated and I was fine. Okay, what do we have here?
For now.
What is this? Where are we going? Oh, okay, got a phase spider.
Nature's servant awaits.
Okay,
What is it this time?
start the fight.
I care not.
Okay, you start lobbing arrows, please.
We will cut you down to size.
Okay, mages were taking hits, but that's fine. They healed up. Okay, we're in good shape. Khaled. Antidote, now. I have to be so vigilant right now because the poison is just brutal. If I'm not hyper vigilant, the poison is just gonna absolutely take down the whole party. And again, dude. What are we doing here, Khaled?
You have need of me?
Take another potion, please.
At any cost.
So we're all quick saved, we're good. I have a caffeine circulatory system. Blood only makes up a small percentage. of the contents. I need caffeine to get my sleeping meds out of my system when I wake up. That's fair. That is fair. Although sleep meds in general, unless you genuinely have just crippling insomnia, I do not recommend sleep meds. Especially benzodiazepines. They are just brutal. When I was studying benzos in my psychology degree, I was like, people take these? Holy shit. Because the side effects are just atrocious. Especially when you're coming off of them. They're just insane. Not to scare anyone who is on sleeping meds, obviously if you need it, you need it, but... Bowski, welcome in! I'm doing very well. I'm doing very well today. Baldur's Gate, chat, coffee. I'm finally drinking some water. Life is good. Life is good, my friend. Chronic fatigue is hitting me a little bit today, which kind of sucks, but we're getting through it. Good company helps. Good company helps. I can't sleep to save my life. I either get 30 minutes total or a week, or I'm up 3 days straight. Ah, yes. So that's not just simple insomnia.
At any cost.
You've got something else going on. For sure. Again, not a doctor, go see a doctor, but sounds like it's more than just simple insomnia. Let's see. So, Bowski, are you into Baldur's Gate at all? Other than 3. I know you're into 3. But have you played any of the OGs? Interesting area. Very out of the way. I would assume there would be something here. There's not. I was raised on Baldur's Gate and Icewind Dale. My man. My man. Icewind Dale for me more so than Baldur's Gate. Ooh, and I do love a good round of Temple of Elemental Evil. That's on the list for the channel as well. I have to figure out a good system to decide what games to play next. I'm thinking after I beat Daggerfall, I'm thinking I am going to be playing Battlespire, and then... Yeah, you know, it's tough, Duchess, and I can say this honestly from experience. So, when I go to the doctor, unless I say I don't accept your prognosis, I want you to get me more tests, they won't. They won't do it. So, it's honestly, I would say, a situation of you need to advocate for yourself. No one will advocate for your health unless you do. Which kind of sucks, but a lot of doctors are trying their best. They are. But because of the nature of the system, they're not always able to serve you in the way that you need to be. So, you need to advocate for yourself in a big way. I had to. I really had to. It's a short joke more than anything. Most people don't even see her unless they look down. Ah, Duchess is a small bean. I understand. I understand. I don't know Duchess that well, so I don't know. I don't know how tall all of you are. In the chat, dox the fuck out of yourselves. How tall are you? Don't dox yourself. You're 5'1". Okay, that is short. That is very short.
Stand back and watch.
That is very short. 6'3". I'm 7 feet, chat. I'm 7 feet. It's true. I'm bigger in centimeters. Oh yeah. Banana for scale. You just reminded me of, what was the comedian's name? He was just a giant guy. But, I think it's Rodney McKay. He always made, like, very lewd jokes. And, he was always like, it's a genuine measure from the base, it's not from underneath.
Perhaps
genuine measure.
not quite as much help as I thought.
The doc was one of them. You know what? I think that I'm not going to say that your experience is not true. I think that factors into a lot of stuff. But on the inverse side, Duchess, I get a lot of, you're a young man, so you don't get sick. That's what I used to get, right? So I feel like both sides of the equation get mistreated. It's just the way they're mistreated is different. Cause yeah, I would get, you know, like, oh, you've got pain and you're having trouble sleeping. Well, you're a young guy, I'm sure you'll figure it out. I'm seeing you because I can't figure it out. I'm seeing you because I'm ill. So how about we stop having a conversation about how young I am and start having a conversation about how I can get well again. Take an aspirin and drink more water. 100%. Yeah, like I haven't tried that one. Like, I used to get so mad. I used to just get so upset with doctors. But everybody's trying their best. That's kind of what it comes down to in my mind. There are genuinely malicious people, but I think everybody is genuinely just trying to do the best they can. And the way that I would inform that opinion is look at yourself. Look inside. Right? Anytime that something you do goes wrong, you're trying your best. You are. You're trying your genuine hardest. But it still goes wrong. Me and the missus both are childhood oh my god, okay. Damn. Doctors are always like, no, you could never have anything serious. You're so young. Then we're like, well, you say this, but history says go F yourself. Well, I had no idea you went through that, Bear. I had no idea you went through that, so I'm glad that you're well. I'm very glad that you're well, but holy shit. That was a bomb, my dude. That was a bit of a bomb. Warn me next time. Warn me next time before you drop Big Bessie on the chat.
Think carefully. Yes?
Yes.
Oh, someone got freaking cheap shot.
If none are better.
You're a queer fellow.
How am I supposed to eat this pizza without my drink?
Coffee is a drink, Conan! I'm drinking! Coffee is a legitimate beverage! But if I pre-warned, I would be a drop it. That's true. That is true. Yes, Duchess. Bear... I don't hear the first half of that, so all I hear is the screams. Fine, I will stretch. I will stretch. You're doing it on purpose. My pump cover is going back on. Dragon is like, and I've achieved maximum, Kim. There's no zero sum here. The pump cover's back on, chat. How's that? How's that for you? How is that? The gun show. I have cooled off, so the pump cover's back on. Oh, good lord, my hood's all inside and out. I hope it gets full of it will. It will. All my clothes do. This shirt is just disgusting with dog fur right now. It is just ridiculous how much fur is in my house at the moment. Shedding season is no joke. And I'm spent. Just get some crooked glasses, and I'm spent.
What is it this time?
Our quest is
My turn to save the day.
What you want? I've done had
You
enough
have
of
need
this.
of me? I'll do my best.
Nature's servant awake. For the
Right.
fallen!
Khaled is gonna have to fight. There's no way around it.
Yep.
Damn.
Nice. Those fire arrows do work. I need more. I need all the enchanted arrows. Only enchanted arrows, frankly. Jeez, Khaled just does stupid
What is
damage.
the plan? With caution.
Going to look like Randy Marsh after your net went out. Who's this? Eldoth, okay. New friend. Let's have a conversation, shall we?
Gentlemen, gentlewomen, may I introduce myself? I am Eldoth Kron.
It is a surprise to find such beautiful people wandering these woods. All of you look rather weary, down on your times, I might say. Why don't we all rest, and I will treat you to some refreshments. Perhaps some Baldur'scan amber wine. I feel like he's not a good guy. I'm just saying, normally when someone just offers you some wine in the woods... Okay, you know what? I feel pretty confident in giving this advice. I feel fairly confident in giving this advice. Chat, if someone in the middle of the woods gives you wine, you have made a bad decision. Something has gone horribly wrong, and you need to leave. Alright, ads are running. I'm going to take a second break. I will see you guys after the clips. Again? Really? Right?
It's good, Sigma.
Can you sing? He wants the bran flakes. I know, he can't resist. They have corn and bran. He needs fiber. It's to wash down the human. Little known fact, humans do not have a lot of fiber. That was work. Oh, okay, I'm not talking to you anymore.
Not my fault!
Chat, say hello to Mrs. Books.
These fuck-ass Nords Nerevar, they're injecting the kids with skooma to change their natural Dunmer skin color. Are you telling me someone willingly slept with Amryn? That motherfucker has been trying to find his rusty iron sword since the Second Era.
I know exactly what voice you want me to read it in as well. I know exactly what voice you want me to go for. Okay, let me pull it up.
Shotgun-chan, desu ne?
Oh, it's terrible. Okay, I think we got it. As long as I don't get gang-banged by the cultists again, I think we'll be okay. No. Why are they humming at me? They're whistling in my ear! This is pretty. I'm gonna stand up here. Hopefully I don't get mobbed.
What can I do for you?
Lord Farquaad, is that you? I should have played an orc. Just name myself Shrek.
Can I
Actually, let's try that redhead wig.
Rumpelstiltskin. Now excuse me while I enjoy my high tea. Tastes like aristocracy.
Welcome back from ads, everyone. Thank you so much for your patience. We are now being offered Baldur'scan Amber Wine by Eldoth. Now, last I checked, it is not a good idea to take wine from men in the woods, but What do we think, chat? Do we think fuck it, take the wine, or... I mean, we are technically on a rescue mission. I hope you're enjoying your liquor. It is some of the best you can find. All of you are probably wondering why I am being so generous. Obviously not from the kindness of his heart, you think. Well, in a way, I am. You look like the type to be on the outlook for ways to improve the quality of your life. Well, I have a proposal that could help you in that endeavor. You see, there's a girl, my lover, in fact, who desires to escape her father and live on her own. Her father is Entar Silvershield, one of the Dukes of Baldur's Gate. This, of course, makes her desires more difficult than that of the average city girl. However, with your assistance, we could help her escape the tyrannical clutches of Entar. Here's the punchline. Since Entar is going to be hunting us anyways, we can blackmail him for hordes of cash and not worry about our captive escaping. After all, we're doing it all for the sake of Sky. Now, we needn't go about this right away. In fact, I will help you with whatever you're doing until you decide to head up to Baldur's Gate. Just think of it as one favor deserving another. Are you always this slimy, or is this one of your better days? Go find someone else to help in your worthless schemes. You're missing the opportunity of your life. My paladin will not blackmail anyone. Sorry.
Sorry, Eldoth.
Pyrus, welcome in. Hope you're having a good day, my friend. Hope things are going excellent this weekend. How are you, my friend? Okay, I don't think we... can't go that way. There are some routes this way, though. Was trying a shooter and a demo. What shooter? What games were you trying? We're just making our way through the Cloakwood. This is a huge area. This is absolutely insane. Can make our way down. Okay, nothing to be seen there. Okay, let's map out this corner here. Oh, rot! Yes, yes, and then I tried a demo for a game called Deep Dish Dungeon. That I have not played. Rot I have played. It's been a while, though. But a lot of these newer shooters coming out, they're actually, like, really good.
Good on you if you saved the day.
Okay, we have a bridge. Actually, you know what we should do, chat? We should rest. We should take a little rest. Oh, fuck. Of course.
You require aid?
Yes, oh omnipresent authority.
You rang? I'll do it.
I care not. My blade will cut you down to size.
For the fallen!
Okay, we're managing to avoid poisoning. That's very nice. Okay, one more spider. Just get some crits, please. Okay. Alright, let's try to rest again. Morta I haven't heard of either. What was your favorite? What was your favorite game that you were trying? God damn it.
Yes?
You have
You've
need
a
of me?
task
Uh-huh.
Life
At any
is
cost.
so hollow.
Nope.
Again?
Nature's servant away.
What is it this
Our
time?
quest is
Stand
vain.
back.
Into
and
combat.
Clear,
watch
fellow.
this.
What? Can you say hi to chat? Say hi. Say hi. Good job. Ever think of playing a campaign of Empire at War? All the time.
Oh,
All the time.
really not into
There's lots of games in the running for Star Wars season. The month of May, I think I'm going to do the whole month of Star Wars games.
Bleed.
Khaled is just getting
Yes,
just
omnipresent
wrecked by
authority
poison
figure.
right now. Okay, Khaled, take your potion. Take your num-nums. I might honestly
What is
just
the plan?
go back to the
With
friendly
caution.
arm. But yeah, what do you guys think for the month of May? Would you rather just, well, and frankly, any special month, would you rather just the whole month of Star Wars games, or would you rather like a Star Wars game and playing some other stuff? Or would you rather just a game for Star Wars Day and nothing else? These are all options.
You have been waylaid by
God! No, I'm just...
Yes?
No.
Agreed.
No. We redo that until...
As needed.
There. I'll have to buy some more antidotes as well. Definitely gonna have to buy some more antidotes. May the Force be with you. I'll take that as a yes. As in, whatever you want, books. I own this game on GOG. I need to play it at some point for an attempt. Star Wars game replaces a slot for May, otherwise continue with schedule. Yeah, okay, that's fair enough. I know that I'm gaining quite a bit of traction with the Witcher franchise right now, especially on other platforms.
For now.
There's a lot of people that really resonated with the shorts I've been making. I don't think anyone came in today from other platforms, and I don't think that's going to be the case for quite a while. But I've had just this week I've had 2 viral posts. So I think it's only a matter of time before we start getting some new peeps coming in. And I think they're going to be expecting some Elder Scrolls, they're going to be expecting some Witcher. So I do have to make sure that I'm... do we have any jewelry? Do you have some potions? What's this? Friends. We have invisibility. Sure. Let him learn horror as well. I'm kind of let down on your behalf that the console port for the Witcher short didn't gain too much traction. Here's the deal, man. And I think this is true of all content. I had a lot of people, especially with that Elder Scrolls short, they're like, why are you talking like that? Because basically I had to go really, really fast. Right? The videos where I'm just talking like this with you guys, dead. Like, there's no traction with those videos whatsoever. But the videos where I'm basically announcer voice and I'm just giving information, those always do really well. And the reason for that is people, like, until you reach a certain size and you have a captured audience, content like that doesn't do terribly well. You know, creators like Josh Strife and Pirate Software and Kid Shadow and so on and so forth, their posts do well after they got the captured audience, but prior to that, their clips were just cut to smithereens. And
Agreed.
That's just what you have to do. So when I'm doing a short where it's like just information on a game, and I think I know what's wrong with that short. I'm not showing like footage of the game. I'm not doing enough to keep people's attention, right? Because with a short, it's all about like, okay, the image is changing all the time. There's slight shake to the camera. We're getting dynamic zooming. Footage of a game is showing all this different stuff. And if you do that, it'll do okay. But if you don't do that, then it's like, scroll. Need to show the guns more? Maybe I do. Maybe I do. Maybe I have to whore my shelf for the money. Okay, so you have no more antidotes. That sucks. That really sucks, actually. But we are rested.
With caution.
So let's get out of here. I would do anything to have your voice. I haven't aged since I became 18. Well, and that's the thing. You know, the more and more I post videos, the more and more I realize that it doesn't matter how I sound. It doesn't matter how I look. Someone is always going to say something. There's this dude. He's got a fantastic voice. Great voice actor. Channel's called Voice of a Dying Giant. He sounds incredible. And people will always find the parts of you that can be criticized. There will always be someone that is going to criticize what you do. And it sucks. I'm trying so hard to...
Again?
Nature's servant awaits.
I'm trying so hard to get a thicker skin right now. And it's been really hard. It's been really hard for me.
I'm gone.
Because my voice is something I've hated about myself since I was a kid.
And watch.
And when people are like, dude, why are you talking like that? It's something that does affect me really deeply.
No!
Alright, these guys getting hit by the trap, that's fine.
My blade will
Yeah, I'm fine with this.
No!
Wait. Oh, you're attack. Wait, you've got arrows though.
No!
Yeah, attack with your bow, woman.
No!
What are you doing?
No! No! No!
Well, the pep talks are always good, right? It's always good to know that there's people that support you, no matter what you do.
Yes? No!
And knowing that I've got a community that resonates with what I say and has my back, that's really important. That keeps me going.
No! No!
Right after a long rest, too. God, this is...
Yes? At any cost.
Okay, let's go to the Cloakwood again. What the fuck? What are you? Oh, great! Wyverns! That's just what I needed.
Again?
You know what? I'm curious, Chad.
Awaits.
Fuck it. That's what I say. Fuck it. Let's see if we can beat a wyvern.
Uh-huh.
We're all
My turn
doomed.
to save the day.
You're a queer fellow. This way.
Alright, you can start attacking.
What is it this time?
Actually, you know what? You launch Chromatic Orb for me, please.
Life is so hollow.
Come on, take down the wyverns! You can do it! God damn it. Just got absolutely mauled.
Yes? For now.
Kick that Skyrim dragon's ass! It's not a dragon, it's a wyvern! Dragons have 4 legs, not 2.
Yes? Agreed.
Am I always gonna get waylaid? Like, jeez.
Yes? Think carefully.
God damn it! No, I don't want to fight.
Yes?
I have full
For
health.
now.
I do not want to fight. God damn. Okay, fine. It's better than a wyvern.
Awaits.
It's better than a
We're
wyvern.
all doomed.
I'll do it.
You're a queer I've done had enough of this.
Damn.
No!
Everybody attack the same enemy. Thank you.
No!
Okay, you... No. Damn it, I'm Owen. It's always Khaled. It's always Khaled getting poisoned. You need to take an antidote, sir.
Yes,
Jahira, if you don't mind healing your hubby. And then Moen, you need to be attacking. Nice. Khaled's gonna die.
Yes? Yes.
I don't know.
You have been waylaid and must defend yourself.
Yes?
Goddamn Edicaps!
Think carefully.
All right, let's try this. Okay, good.
Agreed.
Next.
You have been waylaid and must
Yes?
I don't want to be waylaid.
Carefully.
You have been waylaid by enemies and must defend
I rely on Mirror Image and Stone Skin to tank those things, because if they actually hit, your HP is only good for deciding whether the Yeah. They're brutal. They're absolutely brutal.
Again?
I'm actually doing really well, considering. Oh, the Wyverns, yeah.
Uh-huh.
We're all
I'll do
doomed.
I'm gone.
You're already dead.
What you want?
No! Bleed. No!
Nice.
No! Bleed.
You just gotta hold them off. Just hold them off.
No!
Moen's starting to take hits.
No!
Okay, Nira,
What is
I
it
need
this
you to be a
time?
little more supportive of your friend Moen.
Yep.
I understand she was my first friend, and you want to be the love of my life, but sometimes you just gotta...
Rang? I'll do it.
You just gotta take one for the team, okay?
Uh-huh. I'll do it.
Alright, can we leave?
With caution.
Well, if you were doing it with caution, we wouldn't encounter the Endercaps.
At any cost.
Alright, there we go. I swear to God, if one of you says you're tired, I'm going to lose my mind.
I care not.
You level up, please. Okay, we got skill points. Let's do... I've had a really hard time with opening locks, so let's do full points into open locks.
What is the plan?
Our quest is
What is
vague.
this time?
You're a queer fellow.
authority figure.
Right, save our game.
Casting spells isn't as easy as I make it look. I'm tired.
Nira? Nira. It's okay to be a little sleepy.
It would be good for you to watch your actions while in this wood.
You there. I command you to stop, so that I may parley with you a moment. Who are you? What is it you want with us? My name is Lascal, and I'm the protector of the Cloakwood. I would ask you a question before I take my leave of you. I have a message for those that serve the Iron Throne. Would you be a representative of that organization? We have no connection to that evil group. We are sworn enemies of the Iron Throne. An enemy of an enemy is a friend. My earlier question was just a test. I am glad to know that you also oppose this organization. They have been a blight on these woods ever since they reopened the ancient dwarven iron mine. While I am glad to know you, take this. Hopefully it will aid you against the Iron Throne. The Iron Throne's fort is located to the east. As in... Oh, this is a big map. Oh, this is very big. Okay.
You've a task.
So in that case...
Think carefully.
I want to go west first. I don't want to go east. Because we need to unlock the area. maybe we'll find what's-his-face's brother. Because I am still looking for Cash Gull. Okay, no Eder caps or anything. Gotta go feed the animals? All good, Bear. All good. Do what you gotta do, my friend. Alright, let's see. Make our way straight north. What I normally like to do, Chad, is I clear out the areas to the edges of the map, and then I make my way inland. It's just nice to know how large the map actually is. Kind of where the confines and the boundaries are. That way I'm not aimlessly just filling out the middle of the map with kind of no structure. This is a huge map. Ugh. A bear that will actually fight me. Why can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends?
Yes?
Oh, the bear. Oh, shit.
Yep, I'm gone.
The bear really doesn't like archers. Just get a hit in. Thank you.
Again for now.
I don't want to get the bear, Bowski. The bear is just a fluffy creature, and it doesn't know that we're friends yet. I don't like killing the woodland creatures. I love all little baby bears. God damn it!
Omnipresent authority figure.
Do you have a mod that modifies your area map? No, this is just vanilla enhanced edition. I'm just playing vanilla enhanced edition. My first playthrough of any game is always going to be as vanilla as I possibly can have it.
No!
Bowski's like, fine, it's cuddly, but kill it anyways! Ooh, who leveled up? I think you leveled up. You did. You leveled up.
You require aid?
Actually, what is your class? He's a lawful neutral enchanter.
Think carefully.
It looks different than the usual map. Well, I have no mods. This is just enhanced edition. That's all it is. Oh, whoa, 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 wow! Wow.
You've a task?
What is it this time? I'll do it!
You're a queer fellow.
Jaheira, get into the fight! Jaheira, Jaheira! Okay, can you please start dealing some damage?
Again?
Please. I beg of you. Start dealing some damage. There we go. Thank you, Milton.
With caution.
Finally, someone useful. Milton doesn't always hit, but when he does, my god. I had to. It attacked me, Bowski. I had no choice. It saddens me greatly. Oh my god.
Yes, oh omnipresent authority.
Okay, but if we could stop having spiders to fight, that would be great.
For the fallen!
Where is Moen?
This way.
You know what? Screw it. You're gonna be safe after this, so why don't you just start attacking? Nice. Nice. Perfect. Yeah, the huge spiders are fine. Oh, of course, Callan's poisoned. Ah! Khaled, you frustrate
What
the
is
crap
the
out of me,
plan?
sir.
At any cost.
It's always Khaled. It's always Khaled. Okay, so we made our way here. I was told the fortress is to the east. So, let's continue to make our way west. I don't think the fortress will actually be in this area. I think it literally meant, like, make your way east.
Don't mess with nature, or it'll mess with you.
Who are you? Izifia. Zethia. You are all friends of Jahira, are you not? She is of the Druidic order that follows Seniad, one of the 3 archdruids. Well, I do not share their philosophy. It is because of their pacifist doctrines that atrocities against nature continue, like the fool to the northeast that entraps animals and enslaves them for his petty tasks. As a shadow druid, I fight so that nature is left untouched. There is no room for society to live alongside. There must be enforced through fear, and the removal of the naive taint Jahira and her kind have sown.
You require aid?
I was about to say them's fighting words. Well, guess what? They were.
I'll do it.
Yep.
What is it this time?
All right, Nira,
You're already dead.
make your way. Okay, you can get an attack in.
Nature's servant away.
Okay, Jahira, flaming weapons, please. All too easy. What loot do you have for me? Honey Bear, welcome in. Hope you're having a good day.
Yes, with caution.
Alright, so we have a cave. No more spiders, no more spiders, no more spiders! Ooh. What was that? Okay, we'll map out over here a little bit. Eco-terrorists unite! They're called Shadow Druids, actually. Get with the program. Do you even Shadow Druid, bro?
Civilization seems far, city dweller.
Takia, you cannot hide from judgment while within the sight of a Shadow Druid. All who claim membership in traditional Druidic orders must contend with our wrath. As with all that defile nature, I have identified Jahira among you. No doubt she has converted you to her fantastical views wherein people live alongside nature in harmony. Such views are weak and must be purged. You have consorted with enemies of the Shadow Druids, and death shall be the penalty.
Again?
You have need of me? Yes, oh omnipresent authority.
Stand back. I cannot watch this.
Will stand up to our enemies.
Easy peasy lemon squeezy. God, they don't even carry gold. What is this lameness? We have a treehouse and we have a cave. Okay. Well, I guess we'll go in the treehouse first. Shadow Druids seem to be kind of coalescing along this area.
At any cost.
Let's head up the stairs, see what there is to see.
It would be good for you to watch your actions while in this wood.
Seniad's followers are well known to me. You traveled with one of the known. One known as Jahira. Her naive views of society living in harmony with nature must be cleansed from this world. so that nature may regain the respect it deserves. As a shadow archdruid, it falls to me to be the sickle that cleaves your parasitic taint from the forests. There will be no talking, no negotiation.
What is the plan?
Yes?
Uh-huh.
Let us save our
My
effort
time
and
to
just
save the
lie
day.
down and
You're I'm gone.
Whoa! Hello! Well, that's the shits. Someone please hit this man!
What you want?
Do you have potions? No, you do not. You do not. You do not. Does anyone have some healing potions? Please! Potion of invulnerability. Someone! Get some hits in, please! Nice! Damn it. God damn it! Is just me or is Jahira a liability on this diplomatic mission? I mean, even more so than usual.
Yes.
Alright, Milton. Ooh, Mira leveled up. Let's level you up, shall we? No one else? Okay, we're good.
Yes? Again? Think carefully.
Who are you? Who are you? Faldorn.
I am Baldur. I have been looking for those who would fight for the sanctity of this forest.
Evil men have been defiling these woodlands with smoke and waste, all in a futile quest for the metal iron. Would you join me in my task? I would destroy these men of the Iron Throne. Come with me. They dwell to the east, within a fort. Yeah, but I'd have to get rid of a party member. And I don't want to do that. Sure, we'll help you. You will help me. Let us find the men who foul our forests. Quickly, their punishment must be swift. We must travel east to their fort. I don't want to get rid of someone, though. Yeah, I don't want to get rid of someone.
Nature is all.
Ah, with caution.
Orion would be proud of your actions.
So let's go to the treehouse again. Actually, we'll wait. Let's wait. I imagine if I rest in these woods, I'll get attacked again, so I don't think I can rest. Swap out Jahira. I mean, if that druid was a shadow druid, maybe,
Certainly I
but
shall collapse from exhaustion before I fall on the battlefield.
let's try and rest.
Casting
Why
spells
not?
isn't as easy as I make it look.
We'll see how
I'm
it goes.
tired.
Get rid of Nira.
With caution.
Oh, I can't rest. Maybe if I can clear the cave, I can rest in the cave, and that would be safe. The treehouse would probably be a safe place to rest as well. So we could do that if we really wanted to. Come on. Peter of the North. Move along, friends. Nothing to see here. Just a humble woodsman doing a little spelunking. This is an odd place to meet a woodsman. Are you not afraid of those baby wyverns behind you? You just don't know the subtleties of wood and wood-related activities. These creatures are docile and it's worth the risk. Even the darkest caves can be a rewarding experience for the woodsman that knows how to handle himself. Why, subterranean trees can yield the best material for carving, ornamental things. I think you're lying to me. Subterranean trees. Are you quite sure you know what you're talking about? Certainly. Have I given cause for you to doubt me? Of course not. Everything is just as it should be. There is nothing untoward about me and my wyvern. There is nothing untoward about these wyverns. Are you implying something? Do your actions not seem odd to you? Not at all. It is not uncommon for a woodsman to seek comfort of natural caverns and to blazes with it. I can tell by your questions that you suspect me of lying, and I tire of this ruse. No, I am not a simple woodsman. I am training these beasts to serve as guards, and now that you have interrupted me, I shall never have them ready for the mine. Your presence has agitated them. They will be unmanageable for days now. Perhaps I can placate them with meat. Yes, your meat.
Yes?
Nature's servant awaits.
You're a queer fellow.
Uh-huh.
We're all doomed.
I love how the slightest point made just causes this moron to out himself instantly. He's so proud of his secret that he can't wait to tell someone, yep.
Yes, oh omnipresent authority figure. You've a task? Nature's servant awaits.
Okay, we've almost taken down. Yep, there we go. He's down. Oh god, these white. Oh my god. Okay, Jahira, please heal yourself. Ah! Come on. Okay, maybe we take the wyverns down first.
For now.
That might be the better idea. Because we were actually winning that fight. That was actually going rather well. Okay, let's see. Okay, now.
Yes?
Nature's servant awaits.
You're a queer fellow.
We're all doomed.
Uh-huh.
I think I'm just gonna hit the wyverns with magics. Okay. Nobody's poisoned. Okay, we're in decent shape. Okay, hit with minor drain again.
What you want?
And I'm gonna actually have a Moen
Again?
start attacking. Now you can hit Peter of the North.
Bleed.
There we go. Critical hit done. There we go. Wyvern took a bunch of damage. Okay, I want you to focus on
What
one.
is it this time?
Just the one.
Our quest is vain.
You hit that guy with blind if you can.
Father!
Nice.
Need healing.
Okay.
Lest nature's servant await as you direct.
Jahira, get out of there.
You
I think
rang?
Nira. Yes. Okay. Nira. You can give that item.
Yes, oh
To
omnipresent
Jahira.
authority figure.
Okay, now Jahira, take a potion.
What is the plan?
Can I help you?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
What is
Nira,
it
I
this
need
time?
one. This is the last one for the magic missile.
Certainly I shall collapse from exhaustion before I fall on the
There we
battlefield.
go.
You require aid? As needed.
Casting spells isn't as easy as I make it look.
You know
I'm
what?
tired.
You're allowed to be tired after that one. You're allowed to be tired after that one. Ooh, lots of ooh. What is this? That's a longbow. We have just a regular long sword. Okay.
At any cost.
So let's save our game, and now let's rest. And hopefully, nothing attacks us, and we just heal. Please, nothing attack me. Oh, thank God. Finally.
Perhaps this group needs not quite as much help as I
For the
thought.
love of all things holy.
Yes.
Alright, so now we've got full health. Let's go pay that guy a visit in the treehouse.
Agreed.
Let's go pay him a visit in the treehouse. Because now we got full health, and we can actually do some work. Everybody's gonna have a full complement of spells too, which will be good. Right, in we go.
Agreed.
Okay, let's see if there's any loot to be had. That's a sling. Take that.
It would be good for you to watch your actions while in this wood.
Again?
Nature's servant awaits.
Everybody attack, please.
We're all doomed.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I'm just gonna have you go straight into launching some
Life
absolutely
is so
ferocious
hollow.
spells.
Yes, oh omnipresent authority figure.
And yeah, you know what? You can just start attacking.
Really not in this.
Nice. Okay. Now,
Our quest is vain.
What is it this time?
one more chromatic orb. On to do it. Nice. This is going much better. Take Amarin down. There we go.
Think carefully.
Ooh, good club. Yep. That will definitely be a good weapon for Jahira. Right, what is this potion? Potion of Fortitude. Got some bullets. Okay, that can go to Jahira, so can that. These can all go to a Moen's inventory. That can go to you. It's Potion of Perception. Actually, I do have a potion... What is this? That's Invulnerability. There was a potion of Invincibility. Or invisibility, I should say. Okay, these can go to her. Potion of magic blocking. Oil of fiery burning. It's fire breath. Stone form. Potion of power. It's called resistance. Fortitude. I could have sworn I had
Require
invisibility.
aid as needed.
But whatever.
Agreed.
Being wrong is okay sometimes.
Yes.
Alright. So those fellows are taken down, which means... let's start making our way east. We've got pretty much full health. We do have less spells right now, which could end up ill-serving us, but we'll have to see. Let's just get you all in one group. Don't want any issues. Yeah, okay. Fortress is not here. It's in the following area. Now, where the heck is Cashkill, though? Like, I'm mapping out these areas thoroughly, and I'm not finding them. I'm not finding any of these people I'm supposed to be finding.
Doomed.
I'll do it.
You're a queer fellow. I've done had enough of this.
Really not in this.
Nature's servant awaits.
Alright, you start attacking.
What you want?
Okay, you're gonna have to get into melee. Sorry. Okay, Nira. If you don't mind... Oop, no more aggro spells. That is unfortunate. Let's see if I can... Maybe blind would be a good idea. Jahira's poisoned.
Yes,
So Nira still has some antidote. So let's move that to Jahira.
You've attacked.
Jahira, please unpoison yourself so that you don't lose a bunch of health. They're about to take down that one-faced spider. Okay, perfect. You start attacking this boy. Owen's actually doing a great job evading hits. I was expecting Owen to have like a really bad time. Alright, now Nira. One more antidote to Jahira.
Yes, omnipresent authority figure.
Poison is just doing atrocious damage to us. I wonder where the next place I can buy... I do wonder where the next place I can buy antidotes is. Because everything at the Friendly Arm we purchased. And we're starting to run low on those. That's not good.
You've attacked.
Alright, you've leveled up. Okay, perfect.
With caution.
Going back to the Friendly Arm wouldn't be a bad idea, though, because we did get some magical items, and figuring out what those do wouldn't be a terrible idea. It would not be a terrible idea. But I think this is a good place to save. I do think this is a good place to save. Let's see. So we got 21. Because it is almost 4, which means that our time in the game library has once again drawn to a close. I'm just going to close the game down, just so it's not being distracting. Yes, we do approach the 4-hour mark, and as much as I would like to just continue and play this game, and especially since I did have to take yesterday off just because my fatigue was hitting me really, really hard. So, unfortunately, I want to stick to the schedule as much as I can, so while I could go 2 hours longer, that does detract from other stuff that I'm doing. So, have a great rest of your day, Martin. Game Freak, thank you so much for hanging out, and everybody, thank you so much for hanging out. Guys, if you have enjoyed the stream at all, please consider dropping a follow on Twitch. Please consider subscribing on YouTube. They are free options. And if you would like to support me on any of the other social media, please head over to the Beacons page. That will take you everywhere that you need to go. And if you'd like to join the community for some further conversations about the games that we all love and the preservation of the history of those games, please consider joining the Discord. That is where the community gathers, that's where we have all our conversations off of stream, and that is where you get access to me 24/7. I'm constantly in the Discord, hanging out, chatting with people, and occasionally I will do some gaming off stream on the Discord. Games that you won't normally see me play on the channel, right? because we focus on preservation and the history of games on this channel, I'm not going to be playing like Resident Evil 4 Remake, right? I'm not going to be playing games like that. But on the Discord, sure, I'll play that. I'll play Hades. I'll play Hades 2. Any of these newer games, I'll play those on the Discord and I'll enjoy them there. But with that, my friends on YouTube, this is going to be the end of the stream for you guys as I'm taking our friends on Twitch out on a raid. So let's see who is on right now. See who we can raid. We gotta do some bullshitting soon. Yes, I do have to spend more time on the Discord. Most assuredly. Okay, so who do we have on right now? So we raided someone new last weekend. I think it was Renfail. And let's see, we got Rainlight on, playing some Subnautica. We have Fail Hat, who I met through Harold the Hatter, doing some EVE Online. Harold is on right now. Just chatting about, well, he's a mental health professional, so he's chatting about health education and awareness on the road to 1K followers. 1K followers. He's doing very well, that boy. Very proud of him. Bogu's doing Baldur's Gate 2 Enhanced. He likes to do challenge runs. Oh, so he's going to be doing Baldur's Gate 3, okay. And then I saw Successfully Lost was on. I don't know where she... Ooh, she's playing some Mass Effect, the Legendary... Ooh, she's playing the minigame as well. You know what? It has been a while since we've raided Lost, I feel. So, what do you guys think? What do you guys think? A little bit of Mass Effect? A little bit of Successfully Lost? I think yes. Alright, now with that, the raid has begun. My friends, it has been the pleasure of a lifetime getting to stream to you all again today. I will be back again on Thursday for some more Elder Scrolls Chapter 2, Daggerfall. Let's just make sure I copy my raid message so I can be a professional like the rest of you. It has been great, my friends, but in the meantime, between this stream and the other, I ask that you be well, and I will see you on the next one.
It was snowing like around, I left my home, what, around 8:30, probably, on Friday? And it was, there was snow on, like, it kind of stuck a little bit, like a very gentle blanket on the, so it had to snow before that as well, but I didn't see that, right? So, Lost Shepherd has fun. Most people died on this, on the old ship. Rub it in, Clink, rub it in. Yeah, I'm enjoying the polishing of the big space balls, indeed. Yeah, shoot. Shoot. How long is my walk? Oh, about half an hour.